harder, big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got going on here?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, man?
Not much. I saw Chris shit on me about crushing cookies last week.
Who did?
Lamborghinis.
Oh, yeah.
He was like the one comment. He's like, Seth's trying to fit this cookie in his mouth. I was like, you motherfucker.
That's probably because
It was solid.
I made a nasty sexual joke about you.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's fine. I'll make it back.
Sexy. Sorry, I'm doing Jacob's job right now.
Oh, okay. Mark, what are you
Jacob fucking
doing?
quit the
Sending
show, dude.
memes?
No. I'm
Jacob,
for
is
some reason I have both my.
He's not Squeegee Life. He's Fish Life
It's
nowadays.
fish life now. Tuna life.
Fish face.
Fucking the Hamburglers out. Getting everybody.
There's no way him and Mike aren't dick stabbing each other.
Woo! Good God.
Give it to me harder, big boy.
Yeah, he fucking definitely.
Sword fight.
Definitely.
Give it to me harder, big boy.
Definitely, brother. So I got my own little Zero logo created because that Sean dude,
I like that.
That Sean dude fucking made his own fucking logo, and now
It's your turn.
now it's not mine anymore. Now everybody wants t-shirts, so I guess it's everybody's now. I just sent it over
hell
to
yeah.
Chris. I was like, it's yours. Just take it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
I mean, it's a dope
Yours.
logo, though. It's dope.
And just about everything I do is dope, you know?
Man, let's not get crazy, but it is awesome. It's
Just
great.
everything I do is
Everything
awesome.
I'm the best. I mean, it does
didn't say I
remind
was
me
the
of like
best.
early '90s like skateboard logos, and I
Yeah.
like it.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I figured
Right.
it's like '92, '93 logos.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
like
was
it.
looking. That's what I was looking for.
Well, you nailed it.
I feel terrible. I'm emaciated.
Oh, what are we at this week? What are we at?
263.
All right, pretty good, man.
Still going?
289 from 289 to 263.
In 3 weeks,
Yeah.
that's nuts. How are you feeling?
I
Sounds like he's
feel.
pooping a
I
lot.
feel. No, I don't. My poops aren't like they used to be. I have weak. Poops
Your body
now.
figured it out.
My
Yeah.
poops are weak now. I have weak sauce poops now.
Meh. No farts anymore. No good farts.
Oh yeah, nasty farts. But it's too hard to record them on my phone. Fuck that shit. That's gay.
It's too hard
I
to
miss
record 'em.
I miss the boxer farts though.
Yeah.
Dude, it was my favorite.
Those are good because you never know what's going to happen when you hear the peep peep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
No,
It's
I knew
second
exactly
long,
what
you
it
know
was.
what it is.
If
Yeah.
it's during the day, it's one of you bitching about somebody. If it's at night, it's a fart. Like that's pretty easy, dude.
I save mine for nighttime.
Yeah.
I'm a nighttime
It was either
prowler.
early. It was like either early morning in the shower or like at night. God help Kate having to
Yeah.
deal with that. So how much longer are you going
Gave
on the
TJ
diet
my
for?
card info and my address and ordered 45 Domino's pizzas. I did not. I delete everyone's credit card information. I don't keep any of that stuff. It got deleted instantly.
That's
man.
true. I bought from him twice, and he had to ask for my card
Yeah,
two times.
if you order from me, you're gonna have to ask for it every time. I'm not storing that information.
Yeah,
I
He's
wouldn't
doing
be
the carnivore
responsible
diet.
for that. Yeah.
I just in case, and guys are like, oh man, I ain't worried about it. It's not about you. I know you're not worried about it. I'm not worried that I'm gonna be like tempted to steal from you. It just, if there's a chance that someone would get into my phone or fucking, you know what I mean, and get a hold of any of your information, I just don't want to be. It's just responsible of me just to delete the shit. You know what I mean? So, unless you're Jacob Dell and you message me or call me at 12:30 in the fucking middle of the night to place an order with zero, you know what I mean? Then there's that.
And then not
I,
buy it?
Then I want to fucking I want to put your credit card information on Facebook for people to use. You know what I mean?
On the dark web.
Yeah, Emperor Palpatine ordering shit from you at midnight. dude.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Now witness.
He
the
messaged
hate
me at like
grow
12:30.
inside
He's
you.
like, "Hey man, I fucking want to order these filters. I need to get these filters ordered." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even say anything to him. I just let it."
Yeah.
And then I woke up
The
in
hours
the
of
morning.
operation are not now.
Yeah, when I
Right.
woke up in the morning, and well, there's a curse here too, because there's some guys that have my actual phone number. You know what I mean? And then there's
Yep.
guys. Then there's my Google Voice number scrolling across the screen there, which I still see, but it's easy to turn that off for the evening. My phone, you know what I mean? I can't do that. I have elderly
No.
parents.
Yeah,
My mom is like 700 years old, so anything.
Dude, I think your mom's like a full decade younger than my parents.
What's
Is your
that?
mom 60?
Yeah.
My dad just turned 69.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was
My dad's going to be
a fucking
69.
undertaking. Mark is getting you that ultra light pole, man. That was an undertaking. They had to fucking do a bunch of rigmarole to get that going. Some stuff just, he happened to pick the one pole they have one of on the website. They're like, this is the only one they have. Chris is like, let me make sure that everything's okay with it before we send it to him. I'm like, cool. So, but everything worked out good.
Hey, I mean, people are buying stuff from you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Rob
Yeah,
Peloso
you're-
almost bought something from me today, but it, didn't happen.
How's Rob Peloso doing?
He's
I
doing
haven't
good.
heard
man.
from him
Yeah,
forever.
he's doing good. I think he's wanting to buy a new system, so we're just trying to figure out what is going to work
What he
best
needs.
for him. Well, he's got a want, and then he's got a budget. You know what I mean?
Yep, that
And there's
changes
only
a lot.
so
of
much the
things.
T-Squeege can do for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I got him some options and shit put together, so I'm sure he'll decide what's going to work best for him. So
Yeah, it's a big purchase. You got to make sure you know exactly what you want before you buy it.
right.
Man, I've got like 4 or 5 jobs I got to use the water fed pole on this week.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're
Do you
getting
have a
crazy
water
with
fed
this
pole?
thing. Yeah.
Nice, dude. What do you got?
Yeah. We got the micro mini
Nice.
and all that
You
shit.
got a micro.
So,
It's not a mini. It's a micro. It's not a.
I got a
rigid
mini.
pole. And you got.
I got
an
a
Atom.
what? I'm
Oh, you
sorry,
got the X2?
Atom.
You have
I got
an
the
Atom.
Atom?
Yeah.
Where'd you
I'm
get that
thinking
Atom
mini.
from? Where'd
Atom.
you get that Atom from?
WCR or
Oh.
Zero. Chris.
Nice.
Chris sent it to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
He wanted,
So I've had
he
that
wanted
for
to make sure you
years.
made it to the huge convention. He's like, I better send this guy.
He
one.
lured you in. He's
The
like,
fucking this 3-story Burger King's gonna keep Tim from coming.
It has a
Seriously,
fake
though,
Tim. It has a fake serial number. Don't try to pawn that motherfucker. It'll set
Yeah.
off all kind of red flags.
Bro, we've been using that thing more and more and more and more, dude.
wait till you have a tank system, man. You'll never clean windows the same ever again, man.
Yeah.
Never.
Yo, I just ran into one on the lake today where it's all water fed pole because there's no ladder room. You can't put a ladder anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even
So-
still, I'm lazy. I want to stand.
Yeah.
Like this. I want to do this.
I get guys
That's it.
all day like, man,
Yeah.
why don't you just get a ladder, dude? Because I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Because I'm not fucking 25, you dumb bitch.
And not only
that's
that,
why.
dude. Not only that,
Getting
not only
old
that,
as shit, dude.
not only that, I don't care what you think. You know what I mean? I'm cashing checks.
Oh,
so there's
100%,
that. I'm cashing.
Dude, if
You're lucky I don't
you
work in your area. Yeah, if you worked in my area, I'd be taking all your fucking jobs.
Yeah. Everyone saying that is someone who doesn't have fucking work, man. Because if you have work, dude, and you can use the water fed pole, you're gonna use it.
Yeah.
If I'm not scraping windows.
Dude, I'm notorious for. I'll do the whole top floor of a house with the water fed pole and do the bottom floor trad. I do it all the time.
Yeah, well, conserving water is important too.
All the time.
Also, it's faster.
All the time. Yeah, I do it all the time. Like all the time. I did it 3 times today. 3 different houses. I did it on 4 houses yesterday. I'll do whatever I want to do. How about that? How about that, internet guy? I'll do whatever I want to do.
And then some.
Seth said he made $65,000 this week, dude.
I didn't.
72.
72,000.
$80,000 million.
$80,000 million? Fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good week, dude.
The whole made up week.
It's only fucking Wednesday, man. $87 million. That's fucking a lot, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I scrubbed all of them with a rag too. That's how I did it.
Did you?
It's
Both
manpower.
sides mirror
It's
technique?
Manpower, dude.
Nice, dude.
Have you ever heard about manpower?
I've heard of
Dude,
it.
if you don't have manpower,
I've heard of it, dude.
if you don't have people you got out of
It's fucking
wanted.
Yeah, dude.
Bad.
Yeah, dude.
Well, it's like calling out Beetlejuice. I just want to see if Beetlejuice is watching.
Right.
I just want to hear
times.
tell me the mirror technique doesn't work. I'm at the library.
I like how Philip is in the comments talking about how he's had a tank system for 20 years. Mark, you're fucking copying off of Phil, you fucking weak bitch.
That's what it is. I love fucking
Yeah.
duct tape and
No,
drywall
Phil
screws.
made his like Aztec. He made it out of mud that he let bake in the sun for 2
Yeah,
weeks.
it's so full
baked
of
in a
shit.
kiln.
He's got a little he has the Flintstones little pterodactyl in there.
Signed up,
mixing the water around.
signed up for that advanced pottery class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
No, he's
guy.
a Flintstone, dude. Yeah, he's got the little Tyrannosaurus in there, mixing the water out, shooting it up.
Selling 3 poles a year. This fucking guy.
Frigida.
Friggin' frack.
I'm gonna go shuck myself.
Shuck.
My whole pole's made out of shockless
It's a po.
materials.
Po.
Po.
My
Po.
simpo.
Po.
My po.
My po. Yeah, I appreciate
Maybe he's
you
drinking-
too, Mark. Mark
Maybe he's
Mark
drinking
Anthony
whiskey tonight.
Castienda is my biggest zero order to date right now.
Awesome.
There you go,
Is
man.
he the young kid?
He sounded young on the phone.
Yeah. I think he follows me on Instagram.
Yeah, he's like fucking Mark or some shit like that, right?
Oh yeah. Fuck Mark or something
Mark
like that.
fucking shit piss fuck. It's like a bunch of
Kids,
curse words.
Kid's getting after it though.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. So, and he's not a cheapskate like Seth, and he ordered a bunch of stuff from me all at once.
Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, you fucking have $8,200 million weeks, and fucking you should be buying more shit from me, Seth.
I wish, man.
Dude, what the fuck?
I gotta
bro?
wait for them checks to cash. Them.
I gotta wait for them.
Where,
I gotta
as
wait for
Mark
them-
and you
I
know,
gotta wait for them to clear, man. I gotta get those checks in the bank. You know what I mean?
oh, it's one HOA and 2 banks, so I'm not getting
yeah.
paid till fucking August.
Oh yeah,
But
I know that.
whatever,
goes-
it's done.
Fuck me.
I'll get paid. So.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, dude. I'm fucking more than fucking done with that shit. Fucking waiting on paychecks. Oh my god, dude.
That's what I love about this time of year. It's all chicks.
Oh, here's this.
What's
gay
up,
dude.
Damien?
Here's this gay
What's up,
guy.
Damien?
Let's add this gay dude. to this
Damien,
thing.
what's up,
Yeah.
brother?
He's connected
Special
to
plays,
audio
special
on his-
teams.
He's connected to
Special
audio on his
players.
fucking hillbilly internet he's got going on there. What's up? You gonna say shit or what?
Figuring it out.
What's up, brother?
You got to
Does he
talk,
speak?
man. You have to say stuff. Does he know
Your
that
mic
you're
on?
supposed to, do you know you're supposed to talk on the podcast? It's part of being on the podcast. You have to talk.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
Well,
figuring
posing.
it out.
He's throwing the peace signs up. You still no audio.
Posing, bro.
You got to allow. We can't hear you. Are you rapping?
Oh, thanks.
Mm,
iPad's connected
Ooh.
to Xbox. Can I just the iPad's
What the?
connected to my Apple? Can you disconnect it with? Can you just?
Does anybody else hear that?
well, somebody was talking some shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Got
My bad, fellas. I'm trying
Oh,
to
there it
figure
is.
this out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you set it up so I see all you guys? I can only see TJ.
Slide.
What is it?
Are you on a laptop or are you on a phone?
iPad.
iPad, TJ?
I ain't got a fucking
Slide.
iPad,
Oh, no, man.
motherfucker. I'm on a computer.
Slide.
I'm not, when
Let me
you
see right
broke
here. I
dick
think I figured it.
motherfuckers.
I'm on a computer, dude.
Yeah,
I'm on
Go
a.
up to the
computer,
go,
brother.
Damien. Go up to the right. It'll say view, and click on
You can
that.
do view all.
If you're taking fucking technical advice from Mark, you
Well,
see,
there he went.
boom, there's camera went.
Mark's like, what you want to
I
do?
turned down 4 jobs from Hewlett Packard.
No,
asshole.
Mark's like, if you wanna figure it out, you
There
have
we go.
Kate- You have Kate come to your house, and then Kate will yell
Yeah,
at you.
my wife could fix
Here's how your
anything.
microphone works.
Right?
Mark said Hewlett Packard. That's all that needs said about this whole thing.
Are they out of business? HP.
It's Hewitt.
Are
It's
they out of
Hewitt.
business?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Hewlett.
Whatever. I'm a
It's me,
fucking.
Hewlett.
Mark's like I'm a fucking computer
We
scientist.
were kidding.
Okay.
They didn't really want to see him. Kate's
What's
like,
up,
you want to
fellas?
show
How's
my
your night
things
going?
to the boys? I go, they're just kidding. They didn't want to see him.
I did. I wanted to see him. Thanks.
Hey, yeah.
Tell her I said thanks.
You know what?
Turn the gas off.
Tell
Oh,
hey,
thank
tell
you.
Kate
Tell her
I
we
said thanks.
Mark.
Tell her I said thanks.
Oh, all
appreciate
right.
it.
I'll,
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll text her later.
Good night.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, I'll
dude.
tell her later. No, it's not a big deal.
I'll be in her DMs. Don't worry about it, Mark.
No, it's cool because you met her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't friend request my friend's wife. Like, I didn't friend request Jen until I sat down with
Right.
her and had conversation. That's just wrong. It's not that it's wrong. It's just fucking weird. You know?
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't even think. I think me and Kate are friends on Facebook, but I don't think I've ever seen her post anything on
She
Facebook.
don't
Maybe
post anything.
once or
She
twice.
she just trolls around. And,
Chickens.
yeah.
So what's
You guys
up,
getting a bunch
dude?
of rain out there?
Yeah, we
Not
got
much, just
rain.
hanging out. Last couple of days we got a bunch of rain. It kind of got a little nice today at the end of the day, but
Yeah, it
ton of
rains
rain
in
out here in
Ohio too.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Shockingly.
Lot.
It was supposed to rain all week, every day.
Have you watched? Have you watched this podcast, Damien?
Yeah, do you watch the show or was
Yeah,
that
I
today your
mean, you're
first
gonna-
day? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's
all it
today.
does
Today's
is
the
fucking
first
rain
day.
here.
You guys get hail,
Rain or snow.
thunderstorms.
It's
Yeah.
fucking. That's all it's done is rain for like a month, like every
That
single
video,
day.
Tim put that video out the other day with all that damn hell. That shit. I was feeling bad for those vehicles.
Well, I feel bad for my weed plants because it fucked them up.
Yeah.
All of them.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
his fucking his Chevy piece of shit is all dimpled up, but his weed plants got
Dude.
shredded, and he's upset.
I'm horribly
What
just
What you doing with some outdoor? You need some indo.
No, that's all
Oh,
I'll
if I
do.
got that
I
out,
like
though, need the endo, huh?
You need that indo.
And out. So, Damien, where are you from?
Denver, Colorado.
All right, all right. How's the
Born
weather
and
out
raised.
that way?
It's fine. It's chill, but like I said, last couple of days we've had some rain. I mean, obviously we get weather not like you're in Massachusetts.
Connecticut.
That's what I thought. Connecticut. So I mean, we get snow.
No,
I mean,
no. Never
Connecticut.
fucking Connecticut. Never Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Massachusetts only.
our weather's super bipolar, pretty much like Ohio as well. You know, it could
Yeah,
be
you guys
snowing
will
one
get
day
like
and sunny
80,
the next.
80 and then 30 and then 80. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
weird like that in Connecticut too for Seth.
Is
No,
it?
it's not. It's normal in Massachusetts where I don't live
Maybe
in that
that's why you
shitty
can't buy more
pass-through
zero stuff
state.
from me. Maybe that's why you can't buy more zero stuff from me is because
No, I mean
Connecticut?
I don't
live in
have a New
Connecticut.
York accent. I don't pretend to like eat gabagool. whatever
Gabagool, what the
fucking
fuck is that?
Goofballs from I mean, You don't know what Connecticut's about. Every one of them thinks they're like Italian mafia. It's the most annoying state that's ever existed.
What?
Connecticut.
Come on.
Isn't that
dude.
like
You guys
this
are all
sucks.
like one state, right?
Yeah, they're like.
You think it's
no.
one state? Okay, you guys are Kentucky.
Well, no, you put Ohio over there, and we'll take up like 8 of your states over there.
Yeah, but
Like,
you
we're
won't
a-
take up 8 of our people, though. Like
Like
I'm
you guys
just
are
saying.
like 4 counties in Ohio. You know what I
Ohio
mean?
is the best state in the union. Period.
Right.
Period.
Whoever told
Absolutely.
you that? Who lied
We're the
to
heart
you?
of it all, bro.
I don't need nobody to tell me that. I live here. I know.
I
Everybody
know you
moves
live
here.
there. I've
Fucking
been
Never
to
even
where
been on
you
a
live.
plane. What the fuck?
Florida is
If
full
someone
of
goes,
meth
where
heads.
do you want to live?
No.
Yes.
Where do you want to live?
This is-
Florida is
Nobody
full
says
of
Ohio,
fucking
dude.
junkies, and border jumpers.
You've never even been here. Border jumpers.
Sounds like my town.
If
Yeah.
you go to Ohio, that's like where they film like Dawn of the Dead and shit. Like,
Right.
everything
All the
looks
old
like it's
broken down
rusting out.
warehouses.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys are silly. You guys are silly, man.
That's crazy. They filmed Tommy Boy here, bro.
Well, it's
Yeah,
funny.
name
'cause-
something after 2002 that's
Yeah,
happened.
name something after Tommy Boy.
What do you mean after 2002? What are you
They-
talking about? The
They
first
just
man
filmed Superman
to ever
here.
step on the moon.
Yeah,
was from
that's
Ohio.
60
Was from
years ago,
Ohio.
my guy.
No,
That's 60
Yeah.
years
they
ago.
literally just filmed
What
Superman.
the fuck
here.
is good? What's going on in Massachusetts? You fucks. It's
We have the-
Plymouth Rock.
yeah.
Tell me.
Well,
me.
that's
Besides a
Ohio.
bunch of motherfuckers
Well-
getting their legs blowed off, what's happened in fucking Massachusetts? Tell me.
Wahlburger.
Everything.
Tell me.
Everything has happened here.
Right, then
Everything
shut
has
the
happened
fuck
here.
up. You
We
fucking
have MIT,
redhead.
we got
Hey.
Cambridge, we got the
We
best.
got that. We got that.
hospitals, the
We're
best
right next to
schools.
Jay
We have-
Camaro. That's our claim to fame. Shut the fuck up,
That's
Seth.
that's 3
We
hours
got
ago.
cranberry bogs here. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, I mean we don't have. I mean we have good, hardworking white people, dude.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, there's the racist.
That's
coming
real
out, man.
nice. You fucking
I feel you
racist
That's
now.
prick.
not
I
racist.
got you. Now.
I didn't
You
say there weren't
racist
hardworking
bastard.
any other
It's-
people.
Ohio is
There's
a
too many
melting pot.
Cullens over there in Ohio.
Yeah, we celebrate all colors here in Ohio. You piece of shit.
We do
Seth.
too as well. Yeah, we do too.
What a
as well.
fucking scumbag! I can't believe you just said that.
Got good-
I don't know
gotta go
about
eat
the
some
rest of you
potatoes,
guys that
bro.
are watching this, but Seth should be your least liked person on the show now. Everybody should
0%
dislike
chance.
Seth.
0% chance of that happening.
You knew.
Okay.
You
Boom.
knew.
Punch him right in the
You knew
guts.
when he came home with the Bud Light. It was on like Donkey
Yeah.
Kong, right?
Yeah,
He's gonna,
so
he's
he's-
coming
yeah.
on.
Blood heavy.
Oh yeah, and he's drinking them out of the
shit,
side of
he's
his
not
mouth.
Give it a fuck. Yeah.
So
it's
Damien,
done.
how long have you been cleaning windows?
Over 20 years. I'll be 42 in September. I started at
Damn.
19.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
you have
bro.
a brother that
Oh.
cleans windows too, right?
Yeah, he started a couple years after me. I told him he was doing like a UPS thing when he was younger, and I'm like, dude, back then, I mean, I was getting like $9.50 an hour bonuses, and thought it was like the best money in the world. I'm like, dude, you got to come over here and clean these windows with
You
me.
guys don't work together.
We did for like we have for a lot of like a good amount of the chunk of my time, but you know how that goes. It wasn't working out. He was I mean, we're best friends, and it works good, but I mean, working with family like that doesn't work out. You know, when
it's
knowing
a
what's
risk. It's
coming,
not-
knowing what's coming in, and what he was trying to pay me, it wasn't working out. So the last almost 3 years now, it's just been myself and my old lady, dude. Like she'll go out there, do the screens, the tracks for me, outside water fed shit, and we're jamming shit out quicker than him and I was.
Nice.
You know, but yeah, him and I, we still do bigger stuff together. But yeah, we've been.
Hey, did you
I've been a
know
little
that-
over 20.
Did you know that Seth is a racist cunt?
How? I mean, I'm definitely a cunt, but
Rewind
like, I mean,
the show, guys. You heard
what
Seth.
what I said about
Did you
Ohio
heard what Seth
is
said?
fucking
It's
true,
terrible, dude.
It is true. It's
It's
the
not
least
true.
moved to state.
You realize no,
Because
not
it's
the
full
least
of the
moved
racist
state.
whites.
What the fuck? Listen, you know
No,
Marky
the state
Mark,
you live
right?
in.
You know Marky Mark. He's buying up all the car dealerships here.
I don't care about Mark.
He doesn't want to do business. That's your boy.
No,
That's
My
all
boy.
Massachusetts is. Yeah, that's your boy. You're a Marky
that's my
Mark
boy?
fan. You know you are.
so what's
You know you
Ohio
are.
then? What's Ohio?
Yeah.
What's wrong with?
Come
I don't
on,
understand
quickly.
what the problem is, dude.
It's emo bands and fucking Drew Carey.
What?
That's all I know that Ohio.
You are
Ohio
fucking
is.
high, brother.
What? I
What
ask
you need to
everyone
do
in the
is
chat what they think about
Wikipedia.
Ohio.
Wikipedia, Ohio, and then get back to me. You know what Massachusetts is? The place where everybody walks through to get somewhere fucking else. That's what it is.
I mean,
Facts. Big facts. It's cranberry bogs and a little rock and a fucking bunch of redheaded retards. That's what's in Massachusetts.
That sounds racist.
I said retard.
And redheads.
Both retarded.
All I know is this: every time I've
You're
been
short. Shut
in
up.
Seth's area, you search for a classic rock. Seth, you can confirm this, probably.
Yeah.
Every time you search for just a regular radio station classic rock, I guarantee you will hear Tom Petty. Am I wrong about that? I was like driving home, and I'm like, I am fucking done. I don't
With Tom Petty? Dude,
Yes.
it's like 9 songs, and it's David Bowie and Tom Petty.
Right. I
It's
don't
better
know.
than Florida.
Maybe
It's
you get
fucking
the
Leonard
Eagles,
Skinner
maybe you
all
get the
day long and Cody fucking Jenks back to back. Yeah, let me fuck my sister.
Yeah,
that's all you fucking.
I think of riff raff in Florida.
Woo.
Oh, dude, I don't love anybody more. Riff Raff might be my favorite person that's ever
Dude,
existed. Dude. That
he
guy
keeps
rules,
it. He keeps
dude.
it real. He's never really
He does.
changed up. You know, he's stayed consistent. You know, I mean, you could say what
He's
you want, but
he's like he has wrestler personality.
Who?
in the
Riff
rap
Raff?
game. I love Riff Raff.
He's not the only one that's kept it real. There's plenty other dudes.
No. Oh, there's plenty, but you know,
Action Bronson. Action Bronson has always kept it a buck.
Mhm.
Yellow Wolf, he's another one that's kept it a buck. Cody Jenks, he's the same guy he was when he started out. So there's a Jelly Roll is a switcher upper. That's a switcher upper.
Oh,
for
he
you.
better switch her up.
That's
He's
a switcher
have you
upper
ever
right
wanted
there.
to win something? I won. I'm
Yeah.
last.
You know,
I mean,
you
his
see
new-
how
his stuff-
you see how
his
much
stuff
fucking weight that
good.
motherfucker's lost? God
How
damn.
much Ozempic is he on?
it don't look right. But
I don't know.
you
I don't
know,
know if he's on the Ozempis, man. He doesn't have
If,
Ozempi
if
face.
his face looks,
His
all
face
right,
ain't
he doesn't look like
smashed.
that.
His face ain't smashed. I think he just like me, just stopped eating.
I mean, I
Well,
do
he-
enjoy.
he's got
I
enough
enjoy
money
me
for a
some Jelly
personal
Roll,
trainer.
but his new shit is a little different.
Ah.
I miss his old. I miss
Yeah.
his old shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I like the Post Malone country myself. That shit's pretty good.
Dude,
I
you
like
can't-
Posty, man.
All right, all
That
right. You
fucking
like
new
what you
boy
like.
band bullshit is fucking terrible.
Oh, you
dude.
mean
That
like
ain't
Cody
country.
Jenks?
No, Cody Jenks ain't fucking boy band.
Boy
Skinny
bands?
fucking
You know,
band.
Country
hey, I
music
want
is
everyone to
talking
know, just so you know, if you say anything about Cody Jenks, Marks
No,
wants to fight you. That's
I don't
like
give
his
a fuck
son.
whether you like it or
No,
not. It
he
doesn't bother
fucking
me.
gets
I'm just
pissed,
saying,
doesn't he?
This shit
Look
now-
at him, he's
I bet
fucking,
you-
his face is all red. He's fucking, goddamn
This shit now that y'all listen to, like
He's got a Cody
like-
Jenks tattoo
like
over his
Luke
heart right
Bryan
now.
and fucking.
I don't
and
listen
Jelly
to-
Roll, that
I don't
ain't
listen to
country,
Luke Bryan.
man.
I
That
don't
ain't
listen to
fucking
Beavis or Butthead. I don't listen to neither one of
I
them.
don't
That
listen
ain't
to
fucking
country.
I don't listen to
Country-
fucking Luke
country
Bryan.
music is like my
Bunch of
least
queers.
favorite version of music. There's like 3 people I like out of that.
My favorite
Hank
is
Williams,
when
Sturgill,
country guys.
Sampson,
My favorite is
that's
when
it.
country guys do shit with Big X the Plug. That's my favorite shit.
Who the fuck is Big X the
That
Plug?
exactly. That's why I like
There
it.
you go.
That's why I like it because your boomer ass doesn't know what it is. It's fucking.
I don't
excellent.
want to know what it is because I
It's the
guarantee I'd
best.
be annoyed and throw something. That bullshit.
Mm-mm.
Got it.
It's the best, Mark.
Okay.
It is, dude.
What'd
It's
you-
way better than Cody Jenks.
What'd you say? You're down to 263 now.
Mm-hmm.
What are you losing on average on a week, or what are
I
you doing?
fucking don't even know.
Okay,
dude.
he's got to be losing like 8 to 9 pounds a week, based off of the amount of weeks you told me. Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
when I started. You guys can go back and look. When was the
3
podcast?
weeks.
When was the
I'd
last
say about
podcast?
3 weeks.
3,
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
been.
So
3
you're
weeks.
down
This is
at least
so. This would be week 3, right?
23.
This is
Yeah.
week
Yeah.
3.
You're down what? 24 pounds, 23 pounds.
I started at
25?
289.
So you're
Oh,
down
geez.
25 in 3 weeks, man. Yeah, you're losing like 8-9 pounds a week.
I'm not keeping track of that. I'm only weighing myself once a week. So that's what I weighed Saturday. So
Yeah, so
today's
you're
Wednesday.
probably
So I mean, I
260.
guess
260.
I'm trying not to fucking weigh myself every day. Then I'll get discouraged because I was
No, you
weighing
can't.
myself
You can't
every
do
day. And my weight would go up and down, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? I'm just gonna eat a cheeseburger now. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying not to do that. And I think what the thing, everyone's like, "Oh, well, you're gonna lose a bunch of weight and in 2 weeks, and then you'll just stop losing weight. You have to change
Plateau.
this or whatever." And prove that wrong.
Well, it's gonna
You're
come
not
off
at
faster
you're not at
first and
that
then
point till
to
you hit like
level.
Once you hit like 220, maybe that's the case where you lose.
Jennifer
like, a
doesn't
pound or
want me
two
to
a week,
lose
but-
that much. She doesn't want me to get below 200 pounds. Jennifer's concerned that I'll be a tiny pussy.
Well, below 200 pounds is a little bit of a ways off.
right.
But so I mean, it's going to be gradual. Like once you hit 230, it's going to be a little bit more gradual.
Mhm.
At
Yeah,
that
it's
point,
not
you
gonna
won't
keep
even
coming
know
off
how
at
much
this
you
rate.
weigh.
There's no way.
Yeah. No, I mean, like you'll just get to a point where you start losing like 2 pounds a week, maybe 3. That's still fucking.
All right.
I mean, that's some good shit. You know what I mean? If you're losing 2 pounds a week, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Good effort. So, are you doing workouts or just the carnival, or however
Just the
whatever
diet,
that diet
just
is?
walking.
Just the diet and then walking.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, if you obviously got down to under 200, then you'd have to do some, or then get some little flab or something.
Well, I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason to go to the gym right now.
Well, and that'll discourage the weight loss too,
Well,
because
it's
you're going
not.
to gain.
Yeah. That's my thing. If I start pumping iron,
You're
know what
gonna
I
put
mean?
on muscle weight.
yeah, I'm gonna put on
Yeah.
muscle weight. So my what I would like to do is my goal is 225. That's my goal, is to get to 225. If I get to 225, I'll be happy with my weight for there. But after I hit that goal, I would like to start going to the gym again. I just don't want to do both at the same time. I feel like right now I need to focus on my cardio and doing a bunch of walking and shit. So I walk like 2.5 miles every night. That's my goal.
Well, not-
So what?
2.5 miles every night, not
Yeah.
counting walking around every fucking
Yeah.
route work you're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
On my working
You
too.
know,
yeah, which
there
I
was
mean does
time-
definitely help. But I feel like
Oh yeah.
once I come home and eat, you know what I mean? Because I'm fasting essentially is what I'm on a carnivore diet, but I'm
Yeah.
essentially fasting because I'm only eating once a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that probably has a lot to do with my weight loss as well, and probably why my dunkies aren't huge anymore. They're just like regular, like I sucked all the nutrients out poops. You know what I mean?
You know, at this rate though, you'll be at your 225 within a month and a half, 2 months.
I would like to maybe sometime this summer reach it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? My birthday's coming up, so I'm probably gonna fall off the wagon for a couple of days. I'm sure. You know what I mean? And I be honest, on Sundays I have been cheating. You know what I mean? I went crazy last Sunday and had what did we eat? I don't know. I ate something I wasn't supposed to eat.
I thought you said some pizza or some shit.
No, that was
Carry
the
up.
week before. That was the week before. That was not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, I ate pizza and it fucked
Hey,
me
put my
up.
dog up. Be right back.
It sucked. So, I don't know what it is about the pizza that's getting me, but something about
The carbs. It's the carbs. It'll
Is it-
upset
do you-
your stomach if you just.
Do you think
yeah,
that's just so
100%.
like? Because I mean, I got all of the fucking
Dude,
all
if you
of the
ate
shits
pasta,
on it.
you'd get the same thing.
Well, I
Yeah, if you
did.
ate
I
pasta-
ate That's what it was. That's
Yeah.
what I ate Sunday was pasta. I
Yeah,
ate
you're,
pasta
so you're
Sunday.
completely removing that from your body,
And I
then your
couldn't,
body's
like,
adjusting
what
to
I
it,
would
and then
normally-
you fucking do that.
Yeah, and what I would normally make and eat, I couldn't fucking eat. Like, I couldn't eat it. I had to stop. I felt like shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Hey, your fucking stomach shrunk.
Yeah. Well, it's just a good thing. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm just going to tell you this: be careful, because I've got a really good friend that was on the carnivore diet for about 6 months, and he fucked his kidneys up. So
Right.
drink a lot of fucking water, and be careful with it. I know
Mhm.
people live that for their life, but not
Well,
everybody.
and this is the thing with this, and I want you to, so we're clear. I'm only gonna do this for a couple of weeks. I'm not. This isn't my diet. I'm only doing it for a couple of weeks. What I wanted to do is do something that I knew would jumpstart it. You know what I mean? Jumpstart
Get
my
you
weight
to a
loss.
place you want to
Yeah.
be, and then you can.
Then
eat
I
more
can start
sensibly.
like then I just
Right.
wanted to suffer for a few weeks, and
Yeah.
because I got a lot of bad habits I need to, you know what I mean. I'm drinking probably 3,000 calories a fucking day, just drinking 3,000 calories a day, soda, fucking energy drinks, fucking whatever, you know what I
Coffee.
mean. Yeah, coffee. Like, well, it's not really coffee. It's like a milkshake when I drink it, but you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It's fucking I'm not doing the right things. So
Have you had blood work done?
no, not
No.
yet.
No blood work.
I'm scared to do that right now. I feel like I need to. I
you're
feel
at
like I
that
need to
age,
try
man.
make some choices. I need to make some life changes before they make me fucking do diabetes medicine and shit. I'm close.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, I have like a thyroid problem, so I got to take thyroid pills. So they check mine like every 6 weeks. So
Right.
that's why I was wondering. But yeah, even like you seen him. We've met in person. I'm fairly thin dude, but I'm like a pre-diabetic as well too. So it doesn't matter about weight or anything like that.
Well,
you know?
it seems
It's
to be in
sugar.
my it seems to be in my family. Weight, it's definitely weight has brought on the diabetes in my family. So
Okay.
Yeah, there's different kinds of
my
diabetes.
mom,
that if you
yeah,
lose
my
weight, it
mom
goes
and my
away.
dad
Yeah.
both were on diabetic medication, and they both lost a bunch of weight and didn't, and it stopped. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I do check my blood pressure and occasionally my blood sugar when fucking, my dad makes me fucking get pricked. You know what I mean? Because my dad's really insistent on making sure that my shit's right. Because he's afraid I'm going to be a diabetic. You know what I mean? So, and, I would say it's a legitimate concern. You know what I mean? Because, again, the weight-induced diabetes is fucking definitely prevalent in my family. And, Mark, your concern is also valid because my grandma died of kidney failure, and so did my uncle.
Yeah, you got to watch your kidneys.
Yeah, and I have weak
diet
kidneys.
Is hard on your kidneys.
I have weak kidneys, and I will tell you this: I have been having some fucking kidney pain.
I love you like a brother, but I think Damien's correct. You should, as much as you don't want to. Go
Just
get a
do
fucking simple blood work.
Yeah, you're
done.
right. You're right.
Get it over with, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Because once you get into that fucking system, you understand what I'm saying? Your life changes.
Yeah.
Meaning doctor's appointments and
Yeah.
fucking. You're too young,
Yeah.
So go easy on it. I mean,
We're not in our 20s no more.
No.
Dude,
over
the fucked
40.
up thing was this guy came over. I'm really close friends with his father, and I'm like, Joey, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm on the carnivore diet. And so he explained it to me. And it's the same thing. And it's just eating massive amounts of protein. And I'm like, dude, you look fucking amazing. And when are you going to stop? He goes, I'm going to stop when I get sick. The next week, his dad called me and he goes, he's in the hospital now with kidney issues because of that shit.
Right.
I go, because I said, when you said that,
you have to be. You have to be like and I read a lot about this, before. It wasn't a knee jerk thing. Like somebody, did suggest it to me, and I was like, well, I better read about this. You know what I mean? I better, because I do like to read. The keto diet worked really well for me. Like worked really, really well for me. But I wasn't as heavy as I was when I decided to diet again this time. I was like maybe I weighed 30 pounds more than I did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I need to do something to fucking jumpstart this. So I did notice that my kidney, my kidney on my right side is definitely an issue. It's been an issue for a long time. I've had multiple stones in that kidney. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I did notice, like, on week 2 of doing it, that my fucking kidney was hurting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had that pain in my back right there, and I'm like, man, I better cool it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I better cool it. Mm-hmm. But I did read that you do have to take some zinc and some fucking magnesium. You have to drink, you got to get a lot of sodium in your which is not good if you have high blood pressure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the sodium.
Kind of a balancing act.
Yeah, it's kind of a balancing act. So when I read that, I'm like, this is not something that I can fucking do long term. It's just not something I'm going to be able to do long term. I need to figure out something different.
You could do like
going.
meat and greens.
Well, that's where the trend. Like I was like, you know what? Maybe if I just stop. And Chris Lambrinides is actually the one that brought this to my attention. He's like, dude, he goes, I know you drink those energy drinks, and he goes, I know you drink pop, so don't tell me that you don't. I know you drink poppy, and he goes, like, just sit down and calculate how many calories you're drinking a day.
Yeah, they're just wasteful calories.
Yeah, and then I sat down and it was nearly 3,000 calories I was drinking a day, and I was like, man, if I just drink fucking water and start walking. And you know what I mean? And just make better, not necessarily better choices when I'm eating, but just smaller portions. You know what I mean? Like
all that shit causes inflammation throughout your body.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're not drinking calories, dude, and you're walking, 90% of your problems.
That's
are gonna go away.
that's and
right.
I've noticed,
You
and
don't even have to eat better.
yeah.
Makes
Well,
smarter choices.
the only thing the only thing that I've changed, like I'm not really doing the carnivore religiously like I was the first 2 weeks. I'm more I'm more in ketosis now than I am in any. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just no bread, no pasta. I've been trying to stay away from both those. So I ain't been doing hamburgers and all that bullshit.
I love pasta.
I love pasta too. I love pizza. I'm a huge pizza guy. The pizza thing really bums me out. You know what I mean? Like it's super bums me. I love pizza.
I love pizza.
I love pizza, man. I love pizza. So I just, I was like, I gotta, what I have to do is I need to cut out the shit that's, the sugar. I need to get rid of it. So I stopped drinking it. And, bread and pasta turns into sugar when you digest it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know what? I'm just going to step away from that shit for a while.
Pasta's okay, though, like once a week, though.
Say
like,
that
if you want to
one
have
more time?
pasta, if you want pasta like once a week, once you get your shit in line, dude, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like having a potato with every meal. I mean, I'm Irish as shit. Like, I'm like, oh, let me have French fries. Let me have a baked potato.
I'm with you, dude. That's the one thing that I've given. That's the one thing that I've given up that I miss the most is potatoes. I've not had a potato.
The only thing I ever missed was
I miss potatoes really bad. You know
you
what I
can
mean?
tell me no bread or no potatoes.
I'm 82%. I'm 82% Irish. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, that's like a staple. You know what I mean? We don't eat a meal without a potato involved. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way we do shit over here. You know what I mean?
Protein, potato, and then a vegetable.
Yeah. My issue really, to be quite honest with you, man, I'll be super duper honest with you. My issue really is just the what I drink, man. That's seriously.
If you drink a gallon of water a day, dude, everything's good.
Yeah,
everything's good. Man.
That's my. Well, I mean, before
you should carry a gallon jug with you like Jersey does.
That's what I do, man.
I'm not ever doing that.
I keep a gallon in my truck every day. I drink a gallon of water every day. I pour it into like smaller
2 or
portions.
3 of those fucking, like, what are those bottles of water that are like this fucking tall? You know what I'm talking about? I drink about 3 to 4. Yeah, I drink 3 of those a day, and then I come home and drink bottled water. You know what I mean? And then I'll have one of these once a day.
Celsius isn't bad.
I like one. One's good. But
coffee,
I'm with you on the whole kidney thing, dude. Trust me.
Just be careful, man.
I don't say a lot. I mean, Jennifer knows. Jennifer knows about it, but
well, I'm just saying, if you're starting to feel an issue now and you've been on it 3 weeks, you should ease back and make some different choices.
Well, I have.
At least add some greens to it.
Yeah, last week I was like, man, I felt great first week. Week 1, I felt fucking amazing. After the first 7 days, I felt fucking great. Yeah. And then week 2, I was like, oh God, my fucking back hurts. And then I'm like, oh man, I hope I'm not fucking dropping a kidney stone. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I had to fucking take some more. I went and got some iron and some vitamin D. And once I started taking the vitamin D and the iron, my kidney started feeling better. I could, like, almost instantly. And I was like, well, I probably ought to not be doing that shit.
I mean, I don't want to tell you this, but my dad's an energy drink guy. And he's had 3 feet of his intestine removed.
Damn.
Cancer twice. And has had kidney stones, like, where he, like, lays on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've 5-6 times.
Yeah, I've went through that plenty of times.
My dad doesn't
I've
drink
not
water.
had. I've not had it
for you, man.
I've not had.
My dad's a lot older than you, though, too. He's like 69, 68.
No,
it didn't start happening until he hit 60.
Any kind of stones, thankfully.
Yeah. Well, you don't.
Once you hit 60, dude, it goes boom. Like
I've passed 4 kidney stones, and I can tell you, it's not good. It's not good.
It's the energy drinks, man. They get you.
Well,
every single time,
this is before Monsters even. 2 of them was before Monsters even.
But if you're drinking Mountain Dew, or like, you might just have a disposition for it general.
I do.
And then the energy drinks are not going to.
According to the Stones makeup, it's just, it's calcium. It's not anything else to do with anything.
Well, it's like how your body processes stuff too. Yeah.
Cheese, milk, and ice cream is what is essentially the doctor told me my stones are created from
favorite
cheese.
Things.
Yeah.
My three favorite things.
Yeah.
I love cheese.
It's the calcium. The stones are my stones were primarily fucking calcium. So that's great. And they were big too. Almost
honestly, like
ones.
you don't miss cheese that much, man. Like once you go to cheese, like once every 2 weeks.
I don't.
Really,
I'll be honest with you, man.
Much,
just the thought. I'm only eating now because my head hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
like I
means
get to the
you
point.
drink more water, dude.
Yeah.
If you're getting headaches,
I drink if I drank any more water, I'd be drowning my fucking self. I'm drinking over a gallon of water a fucking day.
Yeah, you can't really drink much more than that.
I drink over a gallon of water a day. It ain't because
But also when your body like is transitioning, you get all these headaches and stuff too. Though. Like it's just your body trying to like re-regulate itself.
Or it could just be that I've not eaten all day and I fucking need some calories.
Well,
or it could be that, guys. It could be that. I don't know.
If you're
what
not
do I
eating
know?
all
I know is I go all day and I fucking then my head starts to hurt from drinking water all day, and then I eat something, my headache goes away. But whatever. It could be whatever you guys are thinking.
Well, I didn't know you weren't eating all day.
I'm sorry, Dr. Seth. I only said I'm fasting.
Well, I missed about 10 minutes, dude. I was upstairs.
No, you were sitting right fucking there when I said that. You just don't care about me. Just fucking, just say you don't like me, and we can move on with life,
you, dog.
dude.
No, I love you.
He said,
fuck you, dog, but I love you.
I know you guys. I know you guys worry about me. I'm not tripping.
How many ounces of water for what's that formula that you told me? Hang on, guys.
Mark's amazing.
You told me how much water I should be drinking.
Mark's amazing physique is going to talk about water.
Yeah.
Okay, you're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces.
So if you weigh 100 pounds, you're supposed to drink 50 ounces.
If you weigh 100 pounds, you should drink 50 ounces.
Hey, you don't have to repeat it. We can hear numb nuts.
Oh.
Outdoors, you should increase.
All right, asshole. You need to drink a fucking swimming pool. Okay? Thank you.
What's weird is Mark weighs 260 and he's half a fucking foot shorter. He's like, all right, how much?
I
want a fucking picture
right now.
I want a picture.
I'll get on the fucking scale right
get on the picture and send us a picture.
No. You're going to put something up.
Mark, so you're telling me I weigh 20 pounds more than you?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what you weigh.
I know what I weigh.
I can prove that I'm 205 right fucking
I'll grab
now.
a scale right now.
That scale broke. That scale broke. You got to. That
This
shit's on a
says
spongy
one at
floor.
a time, bitch.
That shit's on a spongy floor.
Your scale says
Hey, listen, man. You know what? This is the weird thing. I can lose weight. You're never gonna get no taller. It's the same thing I'm gonna tell you and Micro Mike. You ain't never gonna get no taller, homeboy. You know what I mean? I could be skinny tomorrow if I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? I'd go get me some Hey, my dick's gonna get bigger too. What's even worse.
Ain't getting no bigger.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge, dude. It's gonna be fucking massive, brother.
Giant nuts hanging down in the prolapse.
Huge and a huge gonzo nose hanging over the top of that bitch. It's gonna be dope. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Prolapse hanging out the back. You look like a fucking C-17 out on a refueling.
Man, dude, why are you such a fucking hater, brother?
No, I defend myself.
Defend yourself against to me? Come on,
You're
dude.
attacking me, bitch.
Never. Can you believe he said that? That's crazy. He said I needed to drink a swimming pool because I'm so fast. And now all of a sudden I'm attacking him. I don't understand, guys.
I mean,
seems strange.
But that was a response, dude.
That was not a response to anything.
How many ounces would you like me to drink?
I'm such a
It
nice
seemed
guy.
deliberate, like you set up Kate to come in there just so you could do.
Yeah,
I told her before we were going to bring up the
deliberate.
fucking diet. Yeah, she knew
Right.
that this morning.
Right.
It's fine. It's fine, Mark. You ain't gotta like me anymore. That's cool, dude.
I love you like a brother, man.
No,
That's why I
you
told
said
you
I'm
about
fucking
your
fat. You said I'm a
TJ,
hippopotamus.
are you turning 46 or 45 in June?
6.
46. All right.
Well,
June
your jeans
1st?
are 46.
No.
Oh, I was gonna
I'm gonna
say
go.
It was a 38.
that's like a fucking couple yards there, man.
Oh, you don't want me to bring up what your wife said about you in the Tennessee trip, dude?
Who,
I
me?
don't care what you say. Me?
No, about
I'm about to
you,
say
Mark.
Jennifer
She was
would
like,
never
if
say
he-
anything
no,
disparaging about
No,
me.
I mean, no. Mark's wife said
Oh.
she said, I hem his pants. And I was like,
Shit.
yeah.
You're a
She
fucking
goes,
liar.
if she gains
Dude.
any more weight, there's no short and fat story.
Yeah,
And
you're
I'm like,
fucking liar. I don't even hardly wear
that's
pants, you
true.
fucking
That
lying
was
sack of shit.
That's exactly what she
That's
said.
true.
No short and fat story.
I wear
Damien doesn't have to worry
35,
about that,
30.
do you, Damien?
We're
Nope.
35, 30s.
Damien's
I wear,
tall and skinny. He's gifted.
I wear
No,
34, 32.
My boy's 32.
Yeah, fucking the
Oh,
Lord
damn,
has
dude.
blessed Damien.
With it, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, a true fit was
Tim, what are
probably
you,
a 30.
30s?
32,
Tim, you
34.
Yeah, that's
32.
me. But honestly, a 30 would fit without
I'm a 38,
belt,
32.
32, 34.
See, I
I'm
got
a
a
30
small waist, but I just got a big fucking tool over my fucking shed, or a shed over my tool.
Yeah,
I
it's
got a
like
huge belly. There's nothing I can do about it, man.
you get a bungalow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm 34, 32. At the worst, I was 36, 32. That was my worst.
Well, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I
Life
mean?
happens, man.
I'm dying. I'm not drinking enough water. I should be drinking a swimming pool full. All that shit. That's fine, Mark. That's fucking fine.
Get the
dude.
garden hose. He's thirsty again. Dude, I just gave you the numbers.
I don't even
and
feel,
then
I don't
you
even
fucking
run my
light me
water.
up.
I don't even run my water in my fucking skid mark anymore through a RO system. I just
It's
fill
just
it up with
for
tap.
you.
Yeah, I just fill it with tap water and just walk around with that hose stuck in my mouth all day. So
Why
I'm
don't
such
you
a
just
fat fucking pig.
Why don't you take the fucking angle?
Such a
You know,
fat
just
fuck.
fucking. Want me to
piece of
send you
shit.
an attachment? You can just stick it up there.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Fucking
God.
flush yourself out.
It's fine, Mark. Fuck you, you motherfucker.
Walking around looking like a windsock hanging out of there.
That's fucking wild, brother.
Good
So did that weather passed you guys already? All that hail and shit?
Oh, that was
Tim?
2 days ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long gone.
It's
Doesn't that-
87 degrees. And
Does that
Yeah, it was
sometimes mean that there's a
72.
tornado coming?
Dude, I don't know. That shit came up from the south, bro. I
Yeah.
don't know. That was a weird weather
Well,
pattern.
that video guy I sent you guys, I'm the guy that lives in the house. Apparently, he was standing in the garage screaming for me, and I couldn't hear him. And then his wife calls me on the phone, and she's like, "My husband's freaking out." He says, "You got to get in here and get in the basement with us." And I'm like, "I'm not coming out this fucking truck now." I mean, my truck was fucking doing the fucking jug, 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 jug. It blew my bucket and my poles out of the back of the truck.
Holy shit.
A full 5 gallon, my gray bucket full, almost, I had like maybe a gallon or two shy of a full bucket. All my tools were floating in it. It picked that bucket up out of the back of my truck and was out fucking almost by the road.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Listen,
whatever.
what they're doing,
It
they're
was
doing
scary.
something weird here, man. Because the last 2 years, even if it's a bright blue day, you know what I mean? It's still hazy as fuck. You know
the
what I
sun
mean?
has never looked right.
It's not looking right. I go down to Florida and it's fine. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's normal sunny skies. You come up into Ohio and it's hazy all the time, even when it's sunny. Not a
That's
cloud in the
because
sky.
Canadian
it's hazy.
wildfires, dude.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking
they've been
pollution.
blaming that for 2 fucking years. They're
That's
doing
Trudeau
like our
shit.
weather patterns. Our weather patterns are crazy right now, dude.
They're not.
Just nuts.
They're different, and then that's really the thing is the weather it's different. I
Yeah,
don't know who the fuck thinks they're calling me right now, but they're gonna stop.
it's a
You're
sale.
not buying shit from me.
The
Extended warranty.
the weather pattern, like the wind will not stop blowing up from across the lake. It just will not. It's fucking cold all the time, dude. It sucks, dude. I'm fucking tired of it, man. I can tell you that. This is more north wind than I fucking had seen in years. I don't know. I'm hoping that we don't get another one of those one of those springs where it fucking snows in fucking May. That's what I'm dreading, because I feel like that's a possibility right now.
It snows here in May. Shit, sometimes
Fuck,
June.
man.
Damn.
I don't want
Oh,
it
man,
to.
it's like 72, 73 right now here.
Oh, good
Like,
for you.
Once
What do you want to
Once
fucking?
we break,
What do you
yeah,
want?
give me some. Can I get one? Can I have one?
No, that
Can
was
you
last
have one?
week.
I don't know. I don't
Do you have
normally
one?
give them to guys from Connecticut.
Come on,
Fucking
dude. I don't
dogs,
give it
dude.
to guys from Michigan either.
We're sitting at 49 out here right now. Highest
That's chill.
66 tomorrow.
That's not bad though. That's good window cleaning weather.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, for me, I want it to be like 68 degrees and partly cloudy if I'm
A
cleaning.
little overcast.
That's what I
is
like.
perfect.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, no humidity. That's where I'm at.
I did notice how TJ, how you were saying that those channels are getting all screwed up from sitting in the water. So my blue ones too are definitely fading, and then even some of the silver sorbo aluminum channels are getting like tarnished and weird
What's the
looking.
matter?
But remember how you were saying after sitting your squeegees into the solution, orange crush in the water?
Yeah, Orange
Yeah,
Crusher.
so-
It'll strip the.
Yeah, it is.
It'll
It's
strip the
stripping my
anodization
blue
off of
lightning
your
ones
channels.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
shit
not,
is
not
strong.
even that, even on the regular silver aluminum ones,
Mhm.
it's like making like
Yeah,
weird looking.
it's like even I have the silver ones too, and they've
They're like
changed a little
gold.
bit.
or
Ah, I got the
something
silver
different.
ones too.
Yeah, you get a little tint on either end. Yeah.
Yes.
Shut up,
But, yeah.
TJ. You fuck.
I didn't really realize it until TJ mentioned it last week, and I was like, man, that's what the fuck's doing it. So
Yeah,
it's
I'd hate
definitely
to
that.
say anything disparaging about the Orange Crush. I love the soap, but I got to tell you, if
Oh,
you leave your
amazing.
tools in it overnight,
I leave
without question, you're fucking cruising for a bruising. You're gonna lose
I
all
leave
your
my
shit.
tools in it. I did some glass restoration on Monday,
Uh-huh.
and this guy had these dark gray colored frames, real high end shit. You know, it was some probably electrostatic at the manufacturer,
Okay.
and I fixed 2 windows for the dude, and then washed all his sliders because shit was everywhere. You know.
Okay.
And then, right before that, I took a garden hose and rinsed all my shit away. Then I washed them, and I walked back to give him his bill, and I saw, like, you ever leave a coffee cup that's damp on a furniture and it leaves that ring?
Mhm.
Well, underneath the lowest sill was streaked up, and I'm like, oh fuck. I go, let me go back to the truck and get some rags, and I'm wiping it, and it's not going away. Well, lucky the sun rolled around that side of the house, because I waited, because I knew I was on the hook for this one.
Yeah.
It had gone away like a coffee table would, but I don't know. You know, I love the soap. I'm not going to stop using it, but you got to be careful on certain
Yeah, well, I
surfaces.
mean, to be quite, let's be honest. You need to be careful anyway with anything. To be honest with you,
Right?
Yes.
You don't think it's the ammonia at all? Like
I use
the
ammonia,
I use
but I've
ammonia
never had
too.
an
Crush.
issue with ammonia.
No, I'm saying the ammonia and the crush. Like I think there's something in the crush with the ammonia.
Could be.
Yeah, I've going to say I've left
some type
tools
of
with
reaction.
just straight ammonia and Dawn for years, and I've never had that problem.
Right.
So,
No,
Well,
no,
let me
I'm
ask you
saying I
this,
think
Pete.
maybe the ammonia.
so what
and
you're gonna
the-
do? What
the
you're gonna
crush.
do is you're gonna stop fucking saying shit about fucking ammonia, motherfucker. That's what you're gonna do.
No, T.
What?
Let me ask you this.
What?
You might know.
Mhm.
I smell alcohol in that orange
It
crush. I
kind of
could be wrong.
smells. Yeah.
Does it
It's-
freeze?
Yeah, I
Does it
mean,
freeze?
there's.
I've not-
It says
not
says
well.
flammable.
Not well.
I will tell you this.
Says what?
It
It
takes
says
it takes
flammable.
Yeah,
it does
right?
say it's
It does.
flammable, but it does take it longer to freeze than
It
Other
does
shit
for
does.
sure. For
Water,
sure.
If it's
Yeah.
got some alcohol, that's probably
Yeah.
what makes it flammable is the alcohol.
yeah. I would
If
say
there is some in there.
yeah. I mean, it's good soap. I like it. I'm gonna continue
amazing.
to use it. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
for the price point too, though.
Mhm.
Like,
It's fucking cheap
can
for
you
what
beat
it
it?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the price point is awesome, and what it does, for that price is awesome. So,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I personally, and I've preached about this.
Uh-huh.
I have never liked a Windows specific soap.
Right.
GG2, GG3.
Right.
The purple stuff was like dish soap. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It was like dish soap,
Yeah.
expensive ass fucking dish soap.
Yeah.
Not knocking it. I think it was good, but here in Florida we have to deal with the humidity, so you get a lot of bleed back. You could literally
Boom.
wipe a frame and then it just goes like this in certain times of the year. That said, I've never seen Orange Crush bleed back. It's always pretty much taken off the handprints. I do put ammonia with it, and I'm not going to stop. But it's the only Windows specific soap that I'll use.
I've been using it. Well, I used it before. I used it before.
You've been
anybody.
using it for a while.
I've been using
Yeah.
it for a while. I've been using it before they dyed it orange.
Yeah.
So, I like it. I liked it the very first time I used it. I was like, man, this is really good. Send me more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't. I told them when I first seen it, I was like, you guys are gonna sell a shitload of this. You know what I mean? It's just it works really well. So
I'll tell you this: it keeps
the number one
like,
leading soap sold.
Yeah.
If you're trying to move quick, you can keep 2 panes wetter
longer,
faster than you can Dawn.
Yeah.
And that's all I know.
100%.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It stays wetter longer. Your detailing's a little bit less. It's nice. I like it.
I like it.
So I got a question. I mean, you guys, we're all a bunch of longtime window cleaners here and shit. Like, I have a question, man. Like, am I fucking doing something wrong because I don't detail enough?
No. I mean, what you're doing for work though doesn't need like what you show for work. Like you're showing Wendy's, that other place that's like,
well, in the wintertime,
a restaurant. No, I mean,
but I mean,
what
even,
I'm saying,
I
is
noticed,
what you're
yeah,
showing,
but what I'm saying is this: is even on shit that I show now, like when I do trad work on a resident, I don't do like. Am I?
No, but
I thought the whole goal was not to use a lot of fucking.
No, we've talked about the way you use your mop creates less detailing.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? You run
don't
edge,
need a
edge,
detail
edge.
if it ain't
You don't
messy.
have to detail if it's
You know,
not
if there's
sloppy on
nothing-
the side.
But
There's
there are
nothing
guys
too
that fucking
detailed.
wipe. There are guys that wipe the frames before they fucking soap it up. Then they fucking soap it up. Then they wool it. Then they fucking scrape it. Then they wet it again. Then they
Then they
squeegee
move
it.
their
Then they
ladder
have 7
twice so they
different
can
fucking
just
towels.
use their right arm.
Stand in there with a
You ever
fucking
seen
back
that?
towel.
You ever seen a guy who uses the ladder twice to use just his right arm?
They're standing there with the back towel. Right.
Saying I've seen that. That shit is gay, dog. I'm just saying. I mean, use both arms, man. You got two.
You
God
got 2
gave
arms. You
two.
don't have
Use
to move
both.
your ladder, dude. You can fucking totally use
God
your
gave you 2. You can use
Hey,
both. Man.
you can
That's it.
hold on with your right arm just as well as you can with your left. You know what I'm
God
saying?
never told you, like, in the beginning, use your right arm only. Like, it's like, you can use both, dude. You can be like,
use both. Hey, I'm ambidextrous. I slap ass with both hands. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah. I'm lazy as fuck. One ladder position, everything's that's how that shit goes. Everything's
Oh, I knew that TikTok was gonna come up in this podcast.
I mean, that
was
shit.
fucking-
I told you earlier. I was like, that dude needs to stop making shit. Needs to stop making shit. Needs to stop making shit.
I know. I'm
Just-
pretty sure I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
He's a
just
nice
be a
guy.
teacher, dog. Yeah, just be a teacher, dog. I'm just saying. I mean, you shouldn't teach window cleaning, but you should. Teach something.
This is the thing. I don't think.
Dude, he gets
I,
the views. He gets likes.
I
Yeah,
think,
but
yeah.
it's
I
given
think-
wrong
I don't. But
information,
I personally,
wrong
you're talking to the
warranty
wrong
days, like,
person.
yeah.
I don't
Say
give
that
a shit
again.
about none of that.
Say that again, Damien. What'd you say?
Well, like on some of his videos that I've watched, he's given out like he'll say like it's got a lifetime warranty or a 10-year. It's like, bro, there's 12-year warranty. Like he's even when he's giving details and like he's giving out wrong information.
Yeah,
You know, so-
on some of the stuff. Yeah, I
Yes.
think this is
Yeah.
the issue. Is this really? I mean, he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He really does seem like a good dude.
That has nothing.
But
to do
I
with
think
anything,
I
yeah.
think that he is the stuff that he posts shows his inexperience, and the guys that have been doing it a long time are like the move with the all right, this is my thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
know
let's
exactly,
just
yeah,
let me
yeah.
go. Just let me go for a second, and then I'll let you go.
dog.
So
No, I
first
have
of all,
nothing
you
to
buy
say.
a stack ladder. You buy a stack ladder with standoffs and no fucking leg levelers on the bottom. That threw me off to begin with. That's kind of like totally defeats the purpose of having a stack ladder to begin with. And then you fucking set up your stack ladder in the middle of a fucking window, and then you fucking do one side, and then get down the ladder, and then instead of just using your left fucking hand. It's
Some
just
people aren't
it's
that
noob
ambidextrous,
shit. Yeah, but
though.
that's noob shit.
No,
That's
but the
noob
problem
shit.
was you could have got it with your right arm too. Like you did. It's not
Yeah.
that big of a window, dude.
Yeah,
Like it's like
yeah.
this. The span of an arm.
and it's again, it's just inexperience. That's all it is.
If you've been doing this a while,
but the
you're
stuff
using
that bothers
both
me
hands.
is the stuff that bothers me is it's fine to be inexperienced.
Mhm.
It's not fine to be giving information and be inexperienced.
Right.
That's what bothers me.
That's the crux of
That's
the
like,
issue.
dude,
if you're posting
if you're new to
TikToks
something, I
and you
get
can't,
that.
if you're posting
But then
TikToks,
you're like, oh, watch me go, like, and scrub a window like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we're doing too much. Take
You
a
got-
fucking
What's-
scraper
You're
out and
posting
just go,
TikToks with
"Yeah,
18-inch squeegees on residential windows and shit. Like, I don't understand, you know, and you could barely get it to turn on
Well,
the
like
glass.
like
what the
that.
fuck are
Like
you
I
doing?
have to say, I love Steve-O to death, but he has ruined people.
Yeah.
He ruined motherfuckers with that fucking 10-step bullshit.
I don't know
Take
if...
a fucking scraper out,
See,
dude.
listen,
Let the window
Steve-O's-
scrape it, dude.
Steve-O has
I
been on the
love him.
podcast several times, and
I
he's
love him.
already said... He's already said that it's a childhood thing that has stuck with him his whole life. He is super thorough.
I
it's just a tick.
understand that, but
Leave him alone, dude.
I'm not specifying it, but those people have clearly watched that video and
Yes.
then go, "This is
That's
the
the
only
only
way
way
you
to
can
do
clean
this."
a window." And I go,
Yes, yes.
"This is the dumbest shit I've ever
Because
personally
not
watched."
every window needs that.
No,
Oh,
dude,
you
just
bitch.
fucking clean. Like Tim just goes bump, bump, bump. Here's how I clean a window.
Yeah.
TJ goes up, down, left, boom, and then he goes bang, and it's
Yeah.
done. And I clean the sill with the same rubber, and I don't go,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're gonna waste rubber." Oh. And then Mark cleans the window, and he's got like cleaning a door, and he's got a fucking 12-foot pole, and he's like, "I clean this door real quick."
I carry two squeegees. I actually have like three sizes of four sizes. I have a 18, 14, 12, and 10. And then I may have a 6-inch squeegee somewhere in my toolbox somewhere. But when I clean
Speaking
windows...
of the devil,
What's that? When I clean... Hey, see? There's Steve-O. He's watching. He's always watching. He knows when you're talking shit about him,
No,
dude.
I didn't say anything
You
bad.
were
I'm
talking
just
shit
saying-
about it. Hey, Steve,
what
I
I
stuck up
said-
for you, dude. Fucking Seth's
what
a
I
piece of
said-
shit, dude. I like
what
you,
I
Steve.
said was,
It was Seth, dude.
what I said
Seth.
is that
Seth
Steve-O
did it.
ruined window cleaning in the way of this is that everyone thinks because he showed you a way that he does it,
Yeah.
it's the only way to do it. What I'm saying is just take a fucking razor out and scrape the motherfucking window, dude. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Steve-O's way is wrong. I'm just saying so many guys now just go, "Oh, scrub," and then steel wool, and then fucking
Well,
clean the
I'm
edge.
just
And I'm
gonna
like,
say
just
this.
clean the fucking window. Just clean the window, dude.
If
Just clean
you
it.
if you clean windows like that in South Florida, you'll never make a living. You won't, because you can't do all those steps and make any money. Our prices are lower than what yours are up there. There's no doubt about that. I have no problem admitting that. I have to do more to make the same money.
Well, and
But
I also think like there's also differences in the type of glass that we have to clean, because you would deal with different things than I would deal with, and I deal with
Right.
different things than you would deal
Right.
with.
I got to deal with salt, or anything near an airport.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
got
dealing
pollen.
with fucking
Yeah.
spider shit and fucking
Right. I don't have spider shit. I don't have mayflies.
yeah, it's a
No,
motherfucker.
me
You know what I
neither,
mean?
yeah.
So everyone does differently. You know what I mean? Seth's got to deal
Listen,
with
he said
cranberry
all of-
bogs.
I'll fucking stab you. I'll kill you right now. No, I'm just kidding. No, all I was saying, like, is just you watch guys like try to repeat a process, and they clearly shouldn't be giving information yet. Like, I just feel like he's like a year away from like giving knowledge, and that part bothers me
Yeah.
because people
Maybe 3 or
watch this
4.
and go like, "This is the way I'm supposed to." Yeah,
I don't
mean,
think
you're
he's-
probably
I don't-
more realistic.
I'm a
Damien,
firm
but, like,
believer.
saying
I'm
at
a
least
firm
year away.
believer that after you do things 10,000 times, you're a master. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? After you've
And
done
that's- and that's all I'm
10,000
saying.
window cleaning jobs, then you can call yourself a master of window cleaning. Until then,
Or
Like, when I'm
10,000
watching, like-
pellet jobs.
Hey,
You know,
over
10,000
100
Anderson
years,
jobs.
over 100 years,
10,000.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean.
legitly.
I've
Yeah.
been doing this shit a long time, and like when I see stuff that looks fucking weird, I'm
That's
like,
a
why
good
is
way-
anybody
hey,
watching?
That's
this,
a good
dude?
way to
Yeah.
get kicked out, like blocked on this show. You know who you are.
If he goes, if he get, if he
I'll
posts
fucking
one
do
more
it. I
letter,
will, dude. I'll fucking,
one more letter, he's out. of
I'm
here.
fucking done. I'm done with it.
Done.
Done with
I
it.
just
got
talked
a-
to him
Craig
today,
got
and
a
he's
question.
like, "CJ told me not to do this." And I was like,
I-
"Yeah, that's smart." Yeah.
Do
Fucking
it.
idiot, man. But yeah, I don't want anyone to. I don't want anyone to get the impression that like I'm being like a window cleaning
Crybaby.
snob or piss. Like if you want to do shit like on the internet, that's cool. I'm okay with people doing.
No,
Shit
dude,
on
there's
the
so
internet,
many
but-
guys who are good.
Well,
So many
it's just
guys
like
do that.
you should like I feel like there are some dudes
Our
out
job's
there.
not hard.
Our job is not hard, and I feel like there's some dudes out there that, being the fact that our job's not hard, the fact that you don't do it well
bothers me.
Bothers the shit out of me. Like, until you can do it well, like, come on, dude, because it's not that hard.
Dude, I'm gonna give a European some credit here.
Like
that
Craig,
French guy.
Craig. Yes.
Dude, that French kid, that French guy, Ellie,
Really?
whatever the fuck he's watching, his pole work is like,
yes,
he shoots well.
Yes,
it's film. I
love his work too.
I love his work.
Yeah, I love
watching him use a pole. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, that
guy's like, that's what I want to watch.
Lavilli, do you know who I'm talking? Do you know who we're talking about?
Yeah,
Damien? Lavill, or he's like a French dude or something. He does a lot of 0 degree work.
Guy. Dude, all his 0 degree. He starts up
on
and,
TikTok.
Comes down. Yeah,
TikTok and Instagram. I'll share one of his videos. I'm sure once you see it, Damien, you'll be like, yes, I know that dude, because he's really good.
There's like 3 guys who do pole work that way. TJ, that guy, and then there's
Mark Tanner. Mark Tanner does pole work
that
way.
Mark Tanner's pretty good at it too.
I'm the last couple videos. I'm like, Mark is almost as good as me.
Yeah, Mark is pretty good.
I could run that 0 degree pretty well, I must say.
All right.
I've only been doing it for about a year.
I mean, as long as you're not struggling with
all right, Mark, we know you're awesome. You don't have to get all upset.
I'm not saying I'm awesome. I'm just saying
I was just joking. You know what I mean? One day you'll be able to snatch the fucking pedal out of the master's hand. You know what I mean? One of these days, Mark.
I'm going to be just like you.
All I got to say is I have video of Mark fucking really being condescending about my 0 degree work. Really condescending. Like, why don't you bust out the flickety-doo-dah? Why don't you bust out the flickety-doo-dah? Now, Damien, you should see Mark like fucking, he's 0 degree in fucking doors and shit. He doesn't even bend over
I never
anymore.
use my hands anymore. I do doors with a 0 degree. I do.
Yeah, he does.
I've met a few guys like that.
You're really good at it too, Mark.
When he showed me working around the table, I was
he's really good too. I was surprised, to be honest with you.
That job, I said that job I do every Tuesday, there's always tables and chairs in the way. It's a restaurant. And before I was moving all the tables and chairs to get the fucking windows. Now, I get it, right? Standing there. You know, I do 4 or 5 at a time usually.
Do you know where a lighter is?
Yeah. I'm Craig's the extravaganza. I tell you what, Craig, fucking we're gonna do that 1-on-1, man. I want to do a 1-on-1 with Craig. A T-Squeegee 1-on-1. I want it to go crazy. Oh, look. There's Craig in a bunny suit on Tim's wall.
Craig in a bunny, yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
Johnny
brother.
Cash, though.
Hell yeah, brother. But definitely, though, Craig, you gotta let me know when you can do that, man. Well, yeah, dude, I'm not trying to shit on these dudes or nothing like that. You know, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing like, I'm just saying, like, just watch what you say, you know what I mean? And don't expect a whole bunch of, like, he, like, I can see sometimes in his comments, I can see, and rightfully so, he gets upset. But, I mean, you're posting shit on the internet. There's going to be guys that are going to be like, dude, why in the fuck did you move that ladder when you could have just done it with that one set? Unfortunately, dude, that's what you're going to run into. You know what I mean? That's just because there's going to be a bunch of fucking people out there looking at it like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
If you suck at what you do.
That if you're putting videos up.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Well, it was funny. I had this HOA to do, and every courtyard had I think it was 47 houses, and then every courtyard had 8 windows and 3 sliders. Okay. And the kid I was working with was like, "Oh, I'll grab a stepladder." I'm like, "No, grab this pole. Mm-hmm. You wet every window. I'll squeegee every window." Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Well, it'll be faster with the floor." I'm like, "No, it won't. No, it won't, because everyone's got all this bullshit, and then the courtyard." So we got about halfway through the job. He's like, let me try the 0 degree. I was like, all right, give it a shot. I'm like, he couldn't wet the window well enough. He kept smoking tops. I'm like, dude, stop hitting tops. I gave it to him after 3 windows. He's like, my shoulder kind of hurts. I'm like, yeah, man. I've been doing the last 43 houses this way. And
what happened to your feed? Your internet went to shit. Hell in a handbasket.
Mine was up for a minute. Yeah. Just the video, not the audio.
Just the video. Your audio sounds great, but your camera just took a dookie.
It's moving again.
But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like when I taught everyone that I've taught to clean windows, the way they learn how to squeegee is they will learn how to wet a window before they do anything. That's the one thing you learn first with me. If you want to do pole work, the first thing you're going to learn how to do is wet the window. You're going to learn how to wet the window that I wet the window. Everyone sees me wet the window. I always keep the shortest end of the washer on the frame at all times. You will never see me fucking bang that's like, I don't do that.
Smoking tops is crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's
don't
crazy.
smoke a top,
That's another benefit of the maker end, the mop.
Yeah, because there's no
huge.
Everyone always asks me, like, why don't you run those scrubbers on the end? I was like, because you don't need them.
No, you don't.
The Velcro works just as good. You know what I mean? I've got the very first one that Richie made, I just now this past winter stopped using it because the buttons fell off. Like the buttons just rusted off.
5 years, 4 years.
Yeah. And I was scrubbing with that Velcro all the time. You know what I mean? It was fine. I know Mark does it. I know Mark. I know you're grinding on fucking fingerprints with a pole with that. Don't say that you're not. I know you are.
Oh yeah, no, I do.
Well, TJ, I taught him a point that you taught me.
What's
It's not how you squeegee; it's the distance from the window.
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
If it feels like it's skipping, step away. Like, you know what I mean?
Pretty
Like,
simple.
Everybody gets too close.
Yeah,
well,
that's what Mark called me. Mark
Mark
actually called me one day, and he's like, "Dude, I've been fucking around with this stupid fucking thing. What am I doing wrong? It's pissing me off." And I'm like, "Just step away from the glass a little bit further, more than you would expect."
If you think about it,
it's like a foot further than you think.
Yes, you got to extend the pole and everything. But if you think about it, most squeegee handles, let's just use Sorbo for instance, 30 or 40. Most people prefer the 40.
Yeah.
You have to be that 40 degrees.
Yes. Yes, that's really the trick to it is
it's hard.
Your body, yourself is doing the angle instead of the squeegee handle. So it's just a good tool. I'm not saying it's the end all be all. I like it. It works really well for me. The way I do shit. You know, it just works. Yeah, it just works.
I'm not climbing in boots.
I do wish they were quick releases. I've seen a couple guys doing those modifications, but I'm not going to take the time to do that because it probably will work the same, but in my weird head, it's not going to.
Only thing I do with mine is
You're not wrong.
I take the back piece off and I grind off the teeth because I don't like those teeth biting into my rubber.
Right.
And I put end clips in.
I don't do end
keep
clips.
a 14, 16, 18, and a 12 or whatever you want to run with.
I run
4 different ones.
I run a 14 and a 12. That's the only two that I have on 0 degrees, the only two channels. I mean, I dick around for video and use huge channels every now and then just to be a douche or put a Sorbo channel on or something just to be a goof. But, like, I don't even tighten mine. My channel, and my shit, you can slide it right out. You just grab it and slide it right off.
Oh, motherfucker.
Everyone's like, well, I need a quick release on it. Just don't tighten the screws down too tight.
Yep. And then after years of using it, it gets that.
And I just slide it out there, flip the rubber, slide it back in, fucking.
It's weird going from Edaway to Unger, though.
It is. It's Edaway. I'm from Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut.
I knew it.
We went to Edaway.
I don't know why I don't understand why they got rid of those S pluses. Those were the best channels.
I like the S plus.
Who got rid of the S plus?
Unger, they will no longer make S pluses.
Really?
I heard no. The Unger S plus will not be made.
I'm thinking Super System. Sorry.
At the convention in Vegas, the people I asked them, I'm like, "Are they just discontinued for the moment?" They're like, "No, there's no more, more dog ears."
Chris, send me all the dog ears now.
I think they're out of them.
Fuck.
I think WCR's been out. That's where it
got
someone brought it up, and then they've been out for 3-4 months.
That's whack, dude. See, well, I heard through the grapevine that Unger was sold anyways. Somebody bought them out.
Yeah.
It's not surprising.
It's a conglomerate. They won't be long till they're out of business.
Is it two brothers?
I don't know. That's just what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. That's just what I've heard through the grapevine. Not from Chris. Everyone's going to think it's Chris, but it's not Chris. But it was someone else. Not affiliated with WCR, but someone else said that to me. I had to delete it out of shit.
You're what you heard is true because I heard it too, like from the horse's mouth when we were there.
Oh, okay. So
Did you
I
see
would
I
venture
seen a
to say that.
post.
Go ahead, Tim.
I seen a post with that. You heard that John Don or whatever? Their supplier or something to do all kinds of shit. I guess they're going out of business.
Really?
I don't know. I just seen a post on Facebook, dude, saying I can't believe it. They just announced it. I worked for them this long. Blah blah blah. They're out. They're going out.
Wow.
So I don't know if it's just one location because they got like multiple locations.
I think
all over
that's
the
going to
country,
be a
you know?
thing. I think that's going to be a reoccurring theme.
Yeah, it's on its way to being two companies, and that's what it's going to be in like 2 years, 3 years.
I think there's going to be the smaller boutique shops that will always be around. There's just going to be hard to get rid of.
Mom
them,
and pops. I mean? Yeah.
But the big suppliers, I think that's going to be whittled down.
Yeah, like Detroit Sponge will always be there. You know what I mean?
With Window Magic
well, they have
Supply.
a huge walk-in business.
They have they have a very big walk-in business. I mean, I'll be honest. When I first started cleaning windows, the guy that owned the company, he bought everything at Detroit Sponge. That was, it's right.
It's localish.
There.
Yeah.
What do you think about ABC?
That will be the only other one that will be around.
I think
because they sell high rise, man. They sell high rise.
I've never had any issues.
They'll be around.
You know,
no, that's why they'll be around. They sell high rise.
I mean, I
sell high rise.
I enjoy them because we're local here. So I mean, if you spend $75 or more, you can go pick it up at will call. So if you run out of resin or need a filter on the fly, I'll go there. But other than that, I don't use them.
We used to have a place in downtown Columbus that would sell Sorbo, but you can't even buy there's no place in Columbus for that.
I have a janitorial supply that's a big janitorial supply, and I always check these places out, see if I can get some really strong ammonia and shit. I walk in there, they had the whole Unger lineup, the Zeros, the fucking.
Well, they always have
channels.
Unger. Every janitorial place has Unger.
There was a place here in town forever that sold Sorbo and Sorbo rubbers and Unger rubbers and Ettore rubbers, but they didn't carry a wide line of shit, but they had like all three brands.
The basics,
yeah, the basics, yeah. So like handles.
Well, it was just nice you could blow through there because it used to be.
Well, I got my rubber there for years until they went out of business.
Yeah, you go through the catalog and it was Detroit Sponge or Faulkner. Was it Faulkner? Harry Faulkner? Is that who it was in Pennsylvania? I can't remember.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Or something. Yeah. And so I mean, you just get a catalog and order from them.
I was ABC for forever.
Have you had the Black Diamond problem? Are we like the only people that don't have issues?
No, everyone had it. Everyone had it.
Oh, I had it.
Recently.
You guys did too?
Recently, yeah.
Because I mean, I read it and I see it all the time, but I mean, I've consistently used it for 4 or 5 years, and I've never. I mean, noticed I've had a bad batch.
I think it's what people are buying too. I don't like. I've never bought anything over 14 inches in round top soft. You know what I mean? To be quite honest with you, and I've never bought anything over I'll be honest, man. Like, I didn't really fuck with Black Diamond too much in my Sorbo channels. You know what I mean? Until they came out with the platinum rubber, and I've not had any issues. Like, I will say this: Black Diamond takes a little longer to break in than most rubbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've set Mark videos. And Seth, you guys, I know you guys have seen the video of me using a 0 degree. And I go all the way down the window, and then turn the fucking squeegee over and show him the rubber, and it's fucking worn with cracks on the fucking ends of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
The only problem with Black Diamond is it just takes a while to break in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, instead of 4 windows, it's like 10 or 12.
It just
even Ettore shit this year, man. It's all like it's.
I was gonna say I got a dozen of Ettore right now that I've been having some issues.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
The T-shaped Black Diamond and haven't had no issues.
Yeah,
I bought a gross of Ettore in December. It's been good. But
Those
I
green
buy
rubbers,
yearly.
those green rubbers,
rubbers
Yeah, I
are
might
really
have a
good.
different batch.
I love
those
those.
work
green ones.
really, really well.
Yeah.
I love.
I
those
used to
ones,
really
actually.
like them, and then I got a batch that sucked.
Yeah, that green
Those-
shit. Yeah, I'm not willing to take
It used to be
chance.
great, but now it
Dude,
sucks, dude.
No, I'm telling you,
It's-
TJ, just at least try one of them. You will enjoy that rubber, bro.
Well, I've used
It's
it.
a
I mean, I
Okay.
I was one of the first people fucking on the internet using that shit
Yeah.
in the videos and shit. And I had some, and then I re-upped. I re-upped the second time, and it was not the same. I'm like, something's
God,
different.
that first batch,
That first batch was
lasted like
dynamite.
2 or
I'm
3
like,
weeks.
yeah.
You couldn't flip it, but
Yeah.
you get 2-3 weeks out of it.
Because I remember
You know?
Seth was on here talking about it. I'm like, no, man, you need to try it out. And he tried it out. He loved it. And then bought more. And he's like, this shit sucks. And I'm like, yeah, something changed.
Those red ones have the longest break-in time, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The
that
red,
red,
Yeah.
red razor or something.
Red razor,
yeah, I don't
whatever
like
it
those.
is. Yeah.
I don't like those.
Super
You know,
stiff.
dude, this is my thing with this is my whole thing with the Black Diamond sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I think a lot of dudes just attach the price to it being shitty. You know what I mean? These, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, no, you hear
It's 70% off.
You know, the Kermit the Frog we had on here. This one stinks.
He's gonna send me another message about fucking you talking about him.
All right, yeah. Well, I mean, I just
Too
said
late.
Kermit the Frog. I didn't specify who it was.
He'll
But
be
I'm like,
alright.
I feel like a lot of people come on here to just complain, and I'm like, if it's good, it's good. If it sucks, it sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna
when it's
say something's good.
When you essentially outsell every other rubber. You know what I mean? I mean, he sells the shit out of that stuff because of the price. So you're gonna have a lot of people. The larger the complaint pool, the more the complaints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know,
exactly.
the larger the potential complaints are. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear more of it. You know what I mean? So, and not only that, and let's be perfectly honest here. How long has he been doing this? Casper. It's not as long as Sorbo and Ederay and Unger. You know what I mean?
No, I mean he's gonna have dips in his.
Yeah, and I know he's actively always tinkering. You know what I mean?
Well, and rubber is like year to year. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, was it a good year for rubber? Or
Yeah.
is it a bad year for rubber?
Well, even
That's
Sorbo's
kinda how
had
it
some
goes.
bad rubbers, but
Oh yeah, I've
You
had
know.
some. I've had
I'll tell you
issues.
that-
I've had issues
only
fresh
with
Sorbo
Sorbo
everything.
rubber.
The only
You
Sorbo
can't tell
rubber
a
I've
difference
ever
in a
had-
fresh Sorbo rubber, though.
The only Sorbo rubber I've ever had an issue is the shit that comes in a roll, which is more
the rolled
silicone.
rubber.
I
yeah.
don't buy that, but
I
I've
hate
never had an issue with Sorbo rubber. I've had issues with my Black Diamond. I separated them, gave them to my guys, and didn't tell them shit, and they're
That
like,
makes sense.
something's different, you know. And then I found it to be inconsistent. I'll be honest. Like, it sucks to fucking put a rubber in. It's already got a nick in it, and you haven't even fucking used it.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how cheap it is or how expensive it is.
Right.
I want to.
Edderay's the only rubber I've never had a problem with.
No, I've never either.
Personally,
I've never either.
never had a problem. So it works exactly the way I expect it to. Personally.
One time, Jersey sent me some of that. I ordered. This was a few years ago. I ordered some rubbers. I must have been on one of my rants, and I got a plastic bag with a couple different color rubbers in it.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes out of his way to call me and says, "How'd you like that blue rubber?" I go, "I know where that fucking came from." And he goes,
Shit.
"Well, did you like it?" I go, "I'll never fucking tell you if I did, bitch." I said, "I ain't buying that." It was okay. It was okay.
So
Yeah,
all
it's a 5 out of 10.
color rubber is silicone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What?
No matter.
I don't think all color, but
No,
pretty
rubber is
Wait a minute.
they add carbon to the rubber to make it black.
Okay.
Okay, but the off colors such as blue and green contain silicone. Yes,
That's what I
But-
thought I heard.
right.
but not
All right,
red
does.
though. Not red.
I don't
right?
know about red, but I
I
know
don't think
this.
red is.
The Sorbo roll of rubber, you go buy like a 50 fucking foot roll of it. I bought that because I thought, oh, this is going to be more efficient. Everybody just takes 20 feet and cuts it up. It sucked from the minute we used it, honestly. And then I found out it was more silicone
Okay.
than anything else. So I buy the pre-cut 18s and 22s. That's what we buy.
Yeah.
You know,
It's fair.
yeah.
It's fair.
Fair.
Shut up.
You know, you use whatever you want to use. I don't give a fucking shit what anybody uses. I just get tired of seeing fucking the same fucking retard fucking saying the same thing over and fucking over and over and over. Like,
Oh, let me move my ladder.
yeah.
Oh, let me move my ladder. Oh,
We can go back to leather strips in our squeegee.
I just get tired of, you know what I mean? It's just like, dude, do you have anything else to say? And like maybe like 3 or 4 days after we had him on the show, like somebody said something of like about like wanting to, what do they think about this or that or the third, and of course he's in the comments talking about how it fucking sucks and it's the worst rubber that was ever made.
yeah.
And all
You
this
gotta
other,
be
and I'm
careful.
just like, bro, we
Beetlejuice.
get it.
I mean,
We get it.
I'm Zen window cleaning. Yeah, fuck you,
I don't
dude.
even see any of his shit anymore. I blocked him.
No.
completely.
You'll see it soon. You'll be like, oh.
I won't be able to. I blocked him on everything.
So, dude, do you want to eat some cookies, bro?
Listen, I dead ass. I blocked him on everything. I just
Did you really?
Yeah, that was the last straw for
I
me.
like fucking with him. I like fucking with him. He's a good kid.
Yeah, I really liked James, and I just don't understand why he did the whole fucking I'm gonna go tell Jake.
Yeah, no, I
it's just
couldn't
like,
believe he did that. I was
super
like,
weird.
you bitch.
Yeah, because dude, listen, I don't know if Jake.
What did you think I was gonna do? Not call him what I called him? Like,
Yeah,
like,
not
I
only
don't know
that,
what you
but
thought
it's
was
not
gonna
the
happen.
first. It's not the first time you have talked about Jake on this podcast. It's several
he
times.
swallows and spits at the same time. Yeah, a little
Jesus Christ.
No,
But-
I mean, I'm
and
just
he
saying,
even
like, a
admitted.
little bit.
He admitted. He's like, I've never watched the show. I don't watch the show. But he
I
really
know,
like.
it
He really
came
likes
from one person.
Yeah, he
And
really
just like
likes.
TJ said, well, why are you here? Seth thinks you're a faggot. You hate Black Diamond. That's over with.
Yeah.
was a
Well,
fact.
that's what I'm
I was
saying.
like,
Yeah, I that's what I don't like. You like what we do, but you don't follow what we do. So how can you like what we do if you don't know what we're doing? So which is it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
mean, if
my
you're
thing.
talking about like 22-year-olds and talking some shit, like I'm saying what I'm gonna say. I'm like,
I just
dude, quit being a
I'm
gay dude. You know? I don't know. I mean, you got an option. You can just shut the fuck up. I mean, that's an option for you. You're choosing not to, and then you got it back, and you're like, I don't look like you made it personal. I'm like, well, I mean, you personally made it personal. Like,
Mark,
I don't know how you
hey,
can't-
Mark, talk to your fucking friend. Tell him to be quiet.
I'm just absorbing this
Your
right
friend
now.
Seth is out of control once
Seth
again.
is-
Out of
Seth is
control.
walking right off the
It's
fucking
so
ledge.
simple, dude. It's so simple. If you don't want the smoke, don't come near the fire.
I don't think
That's
he's
it.
looking for the smoke. I think you're doing that all by
mean-
yourself. You just brought the smoke
No.
up. You just started a whole fire on your own.
No, I didn't. Really, I just brought up like being like, don't shit on like young kids.
He's
trying to
gonna
get
wake
in
up
the
tomorrow and go,
industry.
God
That's
damn it,
man.
I
Like,
started it again.
no, it's more of like let the young kids do what they're doing. We do what we're doing.
Hey,
It's
I'm going to interrupt
super
you for a
simple.
second. Speaking of young kids, does anybody know what happened to that little guy that WCR
Austin?
sent him all that stuff? Yeah, what
I
happened
don't
to him?
know. I don't know.
I seen him on
Oh.
TikTok, but he did go
Is he
away.
still around?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've not
I
seen
haven't
him
seen his
post in a
videos
while,
in
yeah.
Oh,
forever.
the young kid who was like,
Yeah.
we
That
had
one-
him
that
on
kid-
for,
yeah, we
like,
had
a
the
little
kid on
bit,
the
right?
show,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He was like the
He's
first
probably
young
like
kid.
18
Yeah.
now. 18
Yeah.
or 19.
Now you got people putting their
It ain't
kids
been
up,
that long.
trying to get
dude.
Chris to send him shit. And
No, he
Seth,
might be
he's
like
like
18.
18 now. He was like fucking like 15 or something when he was on the show,
Yeah.
Seth.
That shit was like 3 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
it
it was,
wasn't.
TJ.
It was, dude.
No,
it was.
it
Solid
wasn't.
Too.
That's like
solid
2022,
You
2023.
guys are solid fucking retards.
You're,
no,
you're
it
forgetting.
wasn't.
No,
Damien
it's less
does
than
too
a year
many
and a
drugs.
half.
Seth
Year and a
does
half,
too many
dude.
drugs. You guys are fucking
I wish
high,
I did.
man.
I wish I
None
did.
for me.
I wish I did.
No, I
What
would.
was his
If you look
name?
back, it's probably been a solid 2 years. Austin.
Yeah,
I know
a
his
year
name
Yeah,
and
it
a
was
half
like
ago.
2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it
What
was
was
a while
his
ago.
what was his TikTok?
Austin.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it's
awesome.
like
Yeah, I
coming
think
up.
that's what it was. Yeah, he had
Austin's
like a
window
little
cleaning.
cart.
Yeah.
Around.
Oh,
Remember that weird Michigan kid we had who did like yoga and like rode his bicycle and did window cleaning? Do you remember that guy? That
Who
was
is that?
that shit was like 3 or 4 years ago. But he
There
was
he
like
is.
a weird kid.
Who?
I can't remember his name. He's probably like in his 30s, but he was like, I drink tea in the morning and I do yoga and then I ride my bike and clean windows in Michigan. Do you remember
Yeah, he
that
has some-
kid?
Austin
I
hasn't
can't
posted
remember
since
his name.
October,
What's that?
so he hasn't
Maybe-
posted since October.
Maybe schooling or something.
Yeah.
Graduating high school because
like
he's
Mark
old
said,
now.
he was like the first authentic youngster that deserved it all. And then you get all these other ones like putting their nephews and kids like,
yeah. Hey son,
Chris,
go stand
send
in
me
front of the
something.
camera. I'm gonna get Chris to send me some free shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. You
Yeah,
could totally see it, man. It's sad.
It's obvious. I don't like that shit, man.
No, it's horrible. It's like, that those guys are down to earth, genuine dudes. Like they'll bless anyone and everyone. Like just sit back and wait in line, man.
I always think it's funny, these guys, especially with the whole TikTok thing or Facebook as well. I don't do really much TikTok, but they're all like, I get $15 a window, and they're driving grandma's fucking minivan, and they're complaining that fucking, rubber is now $3 a piece. Shut with fucking $10 a window. If you're busy 40 hours a week, you should be making bank, dude. You're either full of shit or you're full of shit. Which one is it?
Full of shit.
Yeah.
I don't like the kid's definitely not. He's definitely not 18.
No.
No way. 16.
No, he's close. He's like 16, at least 17.
16 max.
I just found it interesting.
Max? Maximum.
Like what kid doesn't?
His mom and dad were driving him to jobs. Maximum.
Right. Yeah. What, like 14 or 15 though.
What
that was like 2-3 years ago.
What kid doesn't grab the lawnmower out of the garage, push it down the street, and charge someone $20 to cut their grass?
You know who I don't like? Seth. He's a fucking cunt.
You know what I don't like? This fucking guy. This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Fucking guy. Fuck this
That's
guy.
who I don't like. This guy. Whatever, Seth. You're a fucking hater, brother.
I am. I try to be.
You know what I hate? Seth is fucking cheap. He's a cheapskate. Doesn't buy stuff from me every day. What a piece of shit.
Absolutely such a fucking lie. I'll kill you, dude.
How's that been going?
I mean,
it's been going pretty good, man. It's been. I mean, Seth's put in a lot of shit in. Seth's put in a couple orders with
Connecticut. Me.
Yeah. What's his name? Mike's put in a couple orders with me. You put in an order with me.
Somebody else. Fuck you, Mark or something. Mark something.
Castienda put in my biggest order. Jacob Dell. I could probably push it more than I'm pushing it. You know what I mean? But I do have a full-time job cleaning windows, and I would like to gain some more customers on the customers. Like, I would like to be more people's sales reps, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to force myself on people, though, either. I don't want it to be like, there's full-time sales reps like Jersey, and those guys are, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I clean windows. If you want to help me out and fucking, use me to put your order in, I'm going to shoot you straight. I'm not saying that Jersey and them don't, or Steve-O doesn't, you know what I mean? But, I'm not going to, there's no high pressure sales. If you want to help your bro out, then help your bro out. If you don't, that's cool too, you know what I mean? But I do work with the stuff every day like Steve-O does, you know what I mean? So I can at least set you in the right direction, at least from my knowledge of all the shit that I use for them, you know what I mean? I have just about everything that they sell, you know what I mean? Or if not everything.
Close.
Pretty damn close. So, I mean, I've worked with all the stuff, you know what I mean? So it's not like I don't know the tools, you know what I mean? So, some guys you could tell them and they won't take your advice no matter what, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Have you tried the Mike Nichols Big Boy Scrubber?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah. How heavy is it? Pretty heavy?
It's not that. It's not extremely heavy. It's heavy, but it's not outlandish. But I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I'm not gonna be the guy that's going to clean a fucking window that's 18 inches wide with that fucking thing. I'm not just to put it on camera.
It's a tool in your arsenal.
I have a job.
Big commercial stuff.
Yeah, I have a job coming up. I drove Mark and Seth around it. Mark has been there, the sailor's home. I have a job that will work great on. I will use it there. I'll put it on video there. That's why I wanted it. I was like, I could probably use that on here. You know what I mean? This would be a great job for this, but I'm not just going to get it out on some small plates. Just be like, look at this thing.
No, I mean, it's like, brother. For the price point though, like you should own 5 or 6.
Didn't work. I don't know.
It's like having plumber's pliers or vice grips.
But
you know what I mean?
definitely,
like each one
yeah,
has a job.
You definitely need a high flow dealio for that, brother.
I love that.
You need the
flow,
high
man. That's
flow
all I
upgrade
use.
for that. Yeah, I mean, I would like to, but I can't get Zero to send me high flow nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got. You know what I mean? I'll tell you this. Another thing I noticed is that the fucking my 12-volt system, it blows that fucking hose right off of there. I don't know why it keeps doing over and over repeatedly.
That's happened a little bit to me too.
Blowing that high flow
kept
tubing.
my mouth shut. Yeah.
It blows it right off the fucking end of it, man.
The connection.
What are you guys using that fucking push fit?
Yeah. Well,
That's why you got to make the barb. Didn't I send you a barb?
No.
No. I know what you're talking about, but it's not, that's not the problem. That's not the problem.
That's not the problem we're talking about here, brother, man.
Yeah, it has some issues. It has some issues. I've kept quiet.
I have the fitting that they send you.
The adapter fitting.
It clicks into your dealio. You know what I mean? It goes on the end of your hose. Yeah. I feel like that's machined just a little too small. What do you think, Seth?
It's thin. You know what I mean? Like
So when you make the push fit connection to your hose from that aluminum piece that they have machined, that aluminum piece doesn't fit the push fit.
See, I don't use that. That's why I never have a problem.
They need to just make.
Well, we know you're excellent. Tubing. You know what I mean?
No,
they
I'm
need
not
the high flow
excellent.
tubing with the barbs that go straight to the normal.
Yeah, the barb is a little too long and it's a little too
thin.
Underproduced for me. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, like I'm rough with my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just fucking yank
it's just
machine.
It's like a couple thousandths off of being nice and snug.
A little bit thicker, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
But there's no question that the flow is better. Because I don't, unlike Mark, I don't use the same lead. I have different brushes, so I have a different lead for every brush. Yeah. So that's why I don't use the barb that he's talking about. You know what I mean?
And
you're fighting
I'm the same way.
Dicking with that all the time.
I'm like, I have 50 feet to each brush.
Yes, me as well.
And so I bought the high flow, and the 2 without high flow don't have a problem.
Right.
The 3 with the high flow,
it blows it apart.
It just shoots off, and you're like, what the fuck?
It just. So do you know what we're talking about, though, right, Mark? That aluminum piece.
No, because I don't use any of that. Look,
yeah, well, I mean,
understand what your point is.
Yeah.
I don't use push fits. I use barbs.
You use push fits on every fucking machine you just made. So let's keep going. What are we talking about?
I
use push fit on all my connections.
Okay.
I was done.
But you don't have that problem.
Down the road
you don't have that problem. No, but I'm saying the 2 machines you sent me all have push fits. I've never had that problem.
Right.
The only problem I have is the high flow with push fits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when you're in a bush, you like a little pull real quick, it disconnects every time. It doesn't sit right. The high flow just doesn't grab properly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
You know when you can tug a little bit, and you're like, I need like a foot, and you pull.
It'll pull apart.
You can't do that with the push fit. You gotta walk back.
Well, the other one, on the smaller tubing, I could fucking hang from that shit. So that's.
Oh, dude, you can just fucking yank that shit out of. Well, I mean,
it's
the
just
only thing I hate about
that piece is just machined. It's just machined wrong.
Yeah. Correct. TJ is right.
It's a couple thousand shy of being correct.
Are you talking about on your actual machine is machine wrong, or the pieces that the
piece that the high
quick connect, the quick connect that goes into the fucking your valve on our machine or any other machine that shuts it on and off. That aluminum piece that clicks into that goes to feeds your hose. That piece right there. It's 2 pieces. That aluminum piece and the push fit. That mating between the 2 is off. Yeah. It's just a couple thousandths off. If it was a little bit bigger, it wouldn't pop off.
The high flow tubing I use, it's the high flow tubing, but then it has the aluminum barb, like Mark's saying. But that fits into the normal small push to fits, and it's so convenient, so easy. You know, so you're not changing. Well, so
I know what you're talking about, but like I'm like TJ, where I run 50 feet of like high flow tube for each brush. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to change anything out. Just take the brush out, connect it.
Yeah. Well,
It's
that's what I'm
all
saying.
rolled up.
I wish Zero would sell it that way instead of all the extra connections. Just
And
have the high
I've-
flow tubing, and then you plug it straight
I
into
even have
the
a
original
tubing
push
with
to fit.
from the like if you use a rinse bar, I've had to like heat shrink. Like I've used like heat shrink and like heated it to like hold it in place because it like pulls out real easy. You know what I'm talking about? Like the quick connect you have from like the over the top rinse bar to like because it automatically like kind of holds like this, and so like when you move the brush, it pops out like all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been an issue. So I used heat shrink.
Yeah.
I wish I
I've
didn't
not
have to.
used it. I've not used it enough to be like certain that that's what it is, but that's what it seems like to me. Is that it's
That's
just
my
it's
guess.
just the
Yeah.
machine? It's just machined a couple thousandths too small. Just they need to fatten it up just a little bit so that it will catch. But
Yeah,
I've had
will
no
hold
issues.
better.
I've had no issues with the push
Old
to fit
tubing.
working on the fat tubing at the push the plastic connection. I've had no issue with that staying in the tube. It's just the fucking doodabber, you know what I mean, staying on the fucking the
This is what
whatchamacallit.
I'm talking. This is how I've been using mine. This goes into the small ones, and it's still the high flow.
Oh, okay.
So you don't need it. Just simplifies it. You
Right.
don't need all the other
Yeah.
connections. So, but that's how I've been using it.
I just use it the way it's given to me because that's the way
Yeah.
most people are going to get it. So my goal is to use
That
the
is a
tools the way
better
they're
connection
sold.
piece, but like it should be
Oh, yeah.
sold that way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the
Mine
way
is just
the
jam
way
that shit
zero
in there,
sends
go.
the way zero sends me things is the way I use them. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's how you
Yep.
need it to test it. You know if it's
So
working.
that's why I do this motherfucker here. I'll go ahead now that I get up. You want to move? Okay, Mr. Moth.
Get him, TJ. Get him. Smack.
Ugh,
You got to catch it, Mr. Miyagi.
fuck that.
Yeah.
I'd rather kill it.
Fuck that.
Wax on, wax off,
But
motherfucker.
that sail brush looks like it's killer though. I used one
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago
it's really nice.
from ABC that looked just like that, but it was like orange in the white nylon, and it was a killer brush then too. So I
How are
guarantee
you
that
liking yours, Seth?
Really good. I like it on second floor windows
Oh, yeah.
and storefronts.
Yeah.
For sure.
Really nice.
Like
It's
anything
really
that has
nice.
too much mud on the sill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Really
if
nice
you
for
really
that.
gotta clean a sill,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice.
I
Have you
usually
guys had any issue with that light brush? Did you see that post that someone said it was discoloring and like being all weird?
No, to
I've
be
not
honest
had
with you, like that
experience.
brush scrubs way better than I
Than-
expected it to.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
It,
amazing.
it doesn't make any sense that it works.
And
Do you
it's-
know what I'm
it's
saying?
weird.
You look
Yeah.
at it, you're like, you chintzy
The,
piece
the
of
cool thing about that is
Absolutely
that
not.
brush is going to get even better. So you know
yeah,
what I mean?
dude, that thing scrubs like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's going to get even
It's
better.
surprising because you're like, there's not enough brush for this to work.
For it
and
to
then
work.
you like
You-
watch
it
it work,
does-
and
yeah.
you're like, oh wow, yeah. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
The first couple, like me and Mark had a carbon fiber one for a little while, and we were both really surprised on how well it scrubbed. So I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't.
good scrub power.
I wasn't surprised that once they went. Chris came out with an aluminum bodied version of it. I knew it was going to perform the way it was going to. And then I think the bristle count is probably going to change on the next version of it. I would assume, because he's pretty much getting tips on the internet every day from old numbnuts. Like, what a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, that guy's a huge fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Well,
That
if you want
guy's
to make
so
your brush
gay,
better,
dude.
this is how you do it. Okay, thanks, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, what a fucking idiot that guy is. But, I don't understand that. Why people poke and prod Chris
Nope.
Lambrinides, Chris and Alex Lambrinides. I don't understand why they do that. You know what I mean? Why do you do that? If those dudes have not proved to you that thus far that they are resilient and they're gonna just like stick it to you eventually, I don't know who else has proved that in this industry. Look where they started
go.
it.
It's
They
just
started this
ego.
shit.
They
They
got
started
it
this
locked
shit in
in,
their
for sure.
basement and were shipping out of a fucking
Yeah.
garage. And now look at them.
It's
keep
ego.
doubting them.
Yeah.
Keep doubting them. Fucking idiots, man. Fucking people are dumb, dude. But and
That type of bristle is amazing, though. It
Well, those
definitely gets
dudes-
in those corners. It's a great scrub.
yeah. I don't know if it needs longer bristles. It needs more bristles per square inch, but
Yeah,
please
not
continue.
longer.
You need like another like little ring on the inside. No, but honestly,
No,
like,
it doesn't
that
need
brush
another
works
ring on the
way
inside.
better
It just needs more bristles per inch is what it needs.
Per inch?
More
Okay.
density is what it needs.
Yeah.
And that's what it will get.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's
This,
you know
this,
them
this
dudes got
before
it.
we go, this is what I use
Yeah, I don't.
coming
I
right out
used,
of my skin.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those, and that
Okay.
thing's a pain in the dick.
Okay, but let me tell you something. I can grab 100 foot of high flow hose and pull another 200 feet off my reel, and it never comes apart. And you slide it on, and you yank it off. It's fucking done. That shit right there is at least 5. This was on your machine that I.
Yeah, I
That
threw it in the garbage
went
like
to
the
you.
day I got it home.
Now it's better than that push fit that falls apart every 5 feet. Fuck
Mine's
that.
not fell apart once. The only time it
You're
comes
just
apart
saying
is
the hose doesn't stay.
when
in.
I
No,
use the
high
high flow.
flow.
When I use the high flow, you
Only the
fucking
high flow.
cunt.
Yeah, what do you think this fits, dickbag? This is for high flow, fuckface. I could change this.
It was. They didn't even
Do a
have
bigger
high
one or-
flow out when you gave it to me. So quit lying.
No, dude, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, you don't know
fits
what
high
you're
flow.
fucking talking about.
No,
Clearly.
this fits-
Nobody knows what they're talking about.
Listen, one must first be smarter than the fitting to use it. Okay.
Okay.
This.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
oh,
Right.
oh.
That's really
You
the
didn't
crux
send
of
me
this
that.
relationship.
I
Is
didn't
Mark
get that.
thinks
I
he's
didn't get
smarter
that on
than
my news.
everybody.
I don't think I'm smarter
Yes,
than
you
anybody.
just
I'm
said it
showing
right
you
there.
what fucking works. No, I'm showing you
called
what
him a
fucking works
dum-dum.
and fixes
Yeah,
the
dude.
problem
Totally.
that you're fucking complaining about.
No, it's
3/8
not going to
barb.
fit.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it
It's
is.
not 3/8.
Yes.
It's not 3/8.
What is it? Quarter?
This is 5/16.
Yeah, so it's
And
not
that's
going to
not
work.
high
on-
flow.
My
Then it's,
God.
then it's
It
not.
works
Then it's
on
not
the
high
high
flow.
flow.
Then it's not high
You
flow. Then
want me to go get my
go
fucking high
get
flow
go
and
get
put
it.
it on?
Go get it.
I'll go
Go
get
get
it
it
right
done.
now.
Go get
You
it.
don't believe me?
Mark's
I
like,
don't-
I'm not going outside. I'm
I
too
don't believe
tired.
you. I don't believe you.
My truck's all the way out in the yard. Trust me. I
It
wouldn't be
doesn't. It
using
doesn't
this
go
thing.
on this. It doesn't. It doesn't go on the high flow.
It doesn't go on that stupid fucking thing you
No.
got in the corner there.
What do you mean? What are you talking
It
about?
doesn't work with that stupid thing that you
Yes.
have your hand on. That thing is fucking stupid, dude.
This works fine.
It's stupid. No, it
works
doesn't.
fine.
It comes
It goes
apart.
on. It goes on. It goes on right there. Super easy.
Drag
man.
it across paver bricks and see what happens.
Oh, you know what I do? You know what I do? I just switch to the skinnier hose. That's what I do,
Okay.
and it
I'm
works
just saying.
fine.
This one works with high
fine.
flow.
This works fine on my skinny hose.
The 5/16
It's just
works with
machined
high
a little.
flow.
This right here is just machined
I
a little
know.
too
Yeah,
small.
it's
That's
too
why I don't
thin.
use it.
It's
That's
too
all. It's just
thin.
machined a little too small. That's all.
That's why I don't use it.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
use it
they
because-
just
No,
came
but
out
what I'm
with it. They
saying
just came
though
out
is,
with
like,
it
why
though, so
can't we
you
get
wouldn't
them
know.
to like make it a little bit thicker?
You wouldn't know, Mark. You wouldn't know.
You don't need to make it thicker. Just go buy one of these. and
You
you'll
just
never-
use
I
the-
know,
you
but
just
I'm just
continue-
saying,
yeah.
the guy is a window cleaner like supply.
This is
I'm
the
just
hill we're
saying.
dying on.
I would die on that hill all day, dude.
There's
the
nothing.
fuck-
Hey,
fuck.
there's
Mark,
nothing. There's nothing to
And
argue
the more
about.
you drag hose around, dude, you're gonna be like, dude, this.
Because I use this. I use this very
Get
same.
lazy real quick. Dude.
I use this
Real
very
quick,
same
Mark.
fitting on my other sized hose, and never have.
Yeah.
I've never had it come apart. Not one time ever.
Okay. Then
Because
why
it's-
are we even talking about it? if
Because
it
it's
works?
machined properly.
Oh, okay. For the small hose, right?
Yep. For the high flow
All I
hose,
do-
which you don't use,
all
the
I
high
do
flow
is
hose,
change this.
which you don't use, the high flow hose, which you don't use.
You want to see
There's-
a high
there's
flow?
an issue.
I'll go
I'll
get one
show
right now.
you that.
Show me, pull it out, whip out your high flow, brother.
Pull it
Pull it
out.
out.
Show
No, I
me
mean
your
your,
high flow.
I mean your wiener. I don't mean your hose. I mean your wiener. I want to see the
I'll go
super
get
high
two pieces
flow.
of hose, the high flow and what, the 5mm. You'll see it's high flow. This one fits the high flow, and the other tip fits the smaller
He's
hose.
lying.
And it's barbed.
He's
Okay.
lying. He knows he's wrong now.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Mark has never been wrong.
He's
dude.
never been
Come
wrong
on,
his
leave
entire
him
life.
alone.
Just ask him.
I'm wrong about a lot of things, and I admit when I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong on this shit.
Oh, yes, you are. You're wrong here, brother. I'm
Okay.
fucking me and Seth just said you're wrong, so there's that.
You and Seth just sat there and said it falls apart every 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm showing you the
Yes.
solution.
No, that's not a
No,
solution.
I'm not talking about the solution. I'm talking about if you send something a certain way, it should work
Yes.
the way it's
That's
sent.
right.
The
and it
solution
doesn't-
is
That's all I'm asking
the-
for.
it
It's not
doesn't.
the
So the
barb
solution-
solution.
It doesn't
Right,
because
so-
it doesn't because they just started fucking selling this shit.
No, I think Mark's confused. It's nothing with your machine, Mark. It's the
Yeah,
fitting
I
that
know.
WCR has.
Right. It's
Is
the
the issue.
adapter that goes from the half-inch hose to the high
should
flow,
the
right?
adapter work? That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't it work?
It should work. You're right. They
Yeah,
need to change
that's
it.
my point.
The other
they-
one,
they need
what
to make
Seth,
it
what
bigger.
Seth
We
is
just
saying,
come
what Seth is
around.
saying is the other barb works perfectly fine. This
Yeah,
one
on the
should work
smaller
perfect,
hose.
and this
Right,
one should,
and it
should too.
And I agree with that.
So it's
I
not
don't
about
wanna
that
do with
fucking
that.
sucks. Use mine because it's
No.
better. It has nothing to do
I'm
with
not
that.
saying use mine, it's better. I'm
That's
saying
what you just said, you fucking twat. Not.
It is better. I could drop this off a fucking building. It's all brass, not that plastic.
He said he don't want to pay extra. He just wants it to work the way it
This
comes.
Mark is
Yeah,
fucking great.
that's my
Mark's
point. I
great.
just
I
want
love
like
Mark.
what you give me just works.
Yeah, dude.
Like if you
that's
send me an adapter
Yeah.
piece, that piece should work, right?
That's all
Like,
we're
that's
saying,
my
dude.
point.
I agree to that. It doesn't do
Yeah,
what it's
that's
supposed
what,
to.
I'm not
Right.
denying
That's what-
that what
we're
you
done.
have works.
You've
I'm just
agreed.
saying,
No,
like,
the
should
problem
you
is this. The
send me one?
the
Buying
problem
a
is this.
vacuum,
No.
you're gonna have to buy a
The
whole
problem
other
is this.
vacuum
Is Mark thinks that everyone is the smartest man in the world like he is, and not everybody
No, I
is.
don't
Some
think
guys
I'm the
are
smartest man in
super
the world.
fucking stupid like TJ, his friend, supposedly.
I never
A
said you were
complete fucking
stupid.
idiot like TJ.
No,
And
no.
when they get sent something, they want it to fucking work. Like the guys has to fucking
No.
has to work because that's what they're going to use. 'cause
Everybody-
that's what they're
everybody-
sent. So
every-
by me trying it
like-
out and getting on the show, and me and Seth saying, "Hey man, this needs to be machined differently so it works like the other one," doesn't mean anything other than
Mark,
that. It doesn't mean it sucks.
How about taking it as this point?
Recommend this to
You
them.
sold me a system, right?
Right.
All the push fittings on the system work.
Listen,
If they
Damien,
didn't
I want
work,
you to know
I would be
something.
like,
if
hey,
they don't sell it
maybe-
at zero,
right,
I ain't
Maybe
fucking
this
with
one.
it. You dig
That's
what
all
I'm
I'm
talking
saying.
about?
It's like,
No.
right, if you
All
sell
right,
me
all right,
something,
all right,
that piece
all right.
should work.
I
for
don't
what I'm
disagree
using.
with that. I agree. Something should work. It's just like people say, I personally don't like the Mormon channels or handles, right?
Yeah.
People are like, oh, you file the edge and you bend the tip. I don't want to fucking work on it when I buy it. I
Yeah,
want it to work.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't want to
I'm
use
just
something.
simply saying to you that
What are you
for
saying?
me, when I bought the high flow hose, I didn't even have what you have. Okay, I bought
Yeah.
the high flow hose. I immediately saw it's not going to fit on my barb. I changed the barb, and I've never had a fucking issue.
No, I
This is like
agree with you.
$5.
No. What I'm saying though is, what other product do you buy that you have to do that? Like what they send you should just work
Just put it
for
this
what
way,
they're
Seth.
sending you.
If
know what I'm
I
saying?
buy a product for work, okay, I love to
Yes.
work on shit. I don't
Yeah.
like to work on my work equipment unless I built it, right? That makes sense? If
Mm-hmm.
I buy product from a manufacturer through a distributor and it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, I got a choice. Throw it the fuck out, which 95% of the time that's what I do, or put it away, or alter it to work. I don't like to work on the equipment that I buy to make it work the way it's supposed to.
Or
So
you have Type C right now, which is we are on a podcast
Or-
that they can hear about what we're talking about, and then maybe they can change it so it works.
I
That's all-
use it
that's
the
all
way
I'm saying.
I use it because I test a bunch of shit for zero and I sell the
Yeah.
shit for zero, and I want the guys that buy the shit.
It's a
get
minor
what
change that
Hey,
would make a big
wait.
difference.
Or
Is
I
Mark
could be
still
like,
arguing
hey-
that he wasn't wrong.
No,
What?
Mark's always right. There's never a
No,
moment that Mark's ever
Mark,
been wrong.
Mark,
But
Mark's
it
not.
does- it
No,
won't
Mark.
work out
Mark
when
is
you're
right.
I'm just
and TJ
fucking
are
with him.
both
I'm
right.
just fucking with him.
Both of them are correct. Mark
It's only
saw a
popping
problem,
off on the
solved
12
it.
volt.
No. Look, I'll be honest. I never had that aluminum thing that you showed me.
Yeah.
I bought the high flow hose and the adapters, right? Listen to me. The push fits to go to my brush, right?
Mm-hmm.
On my end, which is
So
where
you
it
use
plugs
all
into,
brass. You use all brass
Right.
fittings on that.
I had this already
Okay.
made up with a smaller barb.
So
I just
he
went to
uses
a bigger
brass
barb.
fittings on his hose.
Right.
Barbs
I don't have
too.
that aluminum thing, so I don't know that it doesn't work. I've
So
never
you don't
had that.
use push fits at all on anywhere on your hose. Not even on
Only
your
on the
brush.
brush,
That's
and I don't have a
okay.
problem
So
with
those
the
work.
brush.
The plastic pieces
It
of
works
shit
on the
work on
brush,
those.
right?
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
Look, when I bought the high flow kit, it came with everything. It probably came with that thing that you have. I never used it because I know this works. I did not know if it's gonna work. I don't like that push together
It's fine.
fitting that you have because I work on a lot of paver bricks, and if you drag the hose, it unlocks.
Right.
So,
But
TJ,
I would just like it to work when
Of
I
course.
fucking use it.
Of
so
course.
Seth,
I just
does
want to
it-
buy a product that, like, here it's sold, here's how it works, I gave you this thing. That thing should work. If it doesn't, and then I have to buy a barb like that, I should like.
So can we stop talking about this already?
Well, does it work?
I mean, it's only been we've only been doing it for 15.
Let Damien get his question out. What, Damien?
Is it only blowing out on your on-demand system? Say if you're on a cart, it's not blowing out on that pressure, just on the on-demand.
Yeah, it's just if you have like over
so
like
most
80
people
or
ain't
90
using the on-demand, so they probably aren't aware of it. So you two saying this will fix the problem.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
or
that's
they
more
could
like
just
what we're
switch
using.
it out to this, and then the thing, and
No, I was just saying, like, I have an on-demand system. You sold me high flow for like what you gave me.
He didn't sell you high flow for
necessary.
that. He didn't. Yeah, but they're not selling you high flow for that.
I know, but I'm
so
saying
if you hook it up to the max.
Just
If you hook it up
make
to
it a
your
little
system,
bigger.
it's not going to blow off because it doesn't blow off on my system. It only blows off on the 12-volt system.
On demand.
Yes, correct. On my on-demand system.
Just
That's
once
what my
question was.
Yes, your on-demand system is producing anywhere from 40 to 65 psi. Your typical RODI without a pump isn't even
20?
close to that.
Not even.
maybe
probably
20.
20.
Yeah.
So that's
Maybe
where the
20.
issue is because we're using it. You're using it for something
wasn't.
Maybe it's not designed for.
It should be machined to fit and hold. With
like tight. It should just be
75
tight.
PSI. Right.
Yeah, it's just off.
I'm sure it will be. They'll get on it.
Yeah.
They'll fix it.
No, and I'm not being like
if
you suck.
if
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's
if that
my problem.
push fitting is going to end their career, then fuck me. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's not going to at all. But I also feel like if you praise something, you should be able to be like, "Hey,
well, they need that feedback.
Hey, listen, nobody's. I'm not.
They need
I don't get it wrong.
feedback.
Listen, man, I said I had the same issue. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying
We're not
is,
Mark Tanner about it.
I'm gonna buy some rags and some soap tomorrow from the same fucking company that
Mark's the one that thinks Chris and Alex sucks, not us, dude.
Yeah, they do. They're bad, horrible people. They're right next to Perry.
Yeah. It's simple. Whatever. Chris told me I was fat
another fly.
Anyway, so fuck you, Chris.
Whatever you was fitness. If you was fitnessing them fucking cookies in your mouth, you
I'm
fat
gonna
bitch.
fit these nuts in your mouth, dog.
Well, Damien, I'm glad you came on to get talked over the entire time.
Yeah, buddy, good to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Damien.
Nah, we're good.
My bad.
Nah,
Sorry.
Nah, it was good. Appreciate
When
it
one
all.
of us is drinking, it usually happens.
Yeah, Seth, of course, and that not only that,
Whatever, dude.
Mark thinks he's
Well, if it's
right
me, I
all-
do the
at all
same
times.
shit.
Mark
Yeah.
can't be
I'll
wrong
tell you
about
what, though.
anything.
Last week with Jersey, that show actually flew by. You guys sat there and bullshitted the whole 2 hours. Like that was one of the quickest shows in the last few times that I've watched.
Yeah,
That was an easy show.
Yeah, last week was. I mean, they're always great shows, but last week was like a great.
They're
a
all
great show.
easy.
Oh yeah,
Unless we're in high rise.
Yeah. No one shows up.
Has to go to sleep. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Appreciate what you guys do,
Damien.
man. All the
Peace.
dedication, all the hard work you guys do. I mean, doing this every week for as long as you guys. I mean, that's some fucking.
Not
dedication,
anymore.
guys.
Mark's gonna quit after this one.
You can't fucking make me.
It's like
I'm
my
not
barb
done with
will
you, bitch.
teach you.
Fucking crying.
Keep-
Mark's
I'm not
fucking
done with you,
crying
bitch.
right now, dude.
Crying. Look,
Keep
if
doing
I
what
gotta
you guys are
cry
doing.
Barbed wire
over a
here.
fucking push fit, then I'd have been gone a long time ago.
Listen, you're definitely
Mark, I
upset.
love you.
I don't.
Yeah.
Fuck
I,
Mark.
I just don't want to buy equipment and have to work on it to make it
No,
work.
Oh, I know.
fair.
You're the best.
I agree.
We all
I
suck.
agree.
We get it.
Yeah.
Bye.